Peldo, the only junior in that Bronc offensive starting lineup, the right tackle, Alex Haswell. Did he come alive and really make a name for himself last year as a junior, especially on the defensive side of the ball. And then the wide receivers will be Aiden O'Leary, Jackson Lynn, and Dane Steele. A lot of speed there. And Nahid Aguirre and Taryn Grooms will be the running backs. Dominic Berrettini, a 6'2" senior, is going to be the quarterback starting tonight for the Sheridan Broncs. And again, the Broncs, Cheyenne Central won the toss, deferred. The Broncs will receive, and they love nothing more than getting a crack at special teams right off the bat. We know the history of that since Don Julian showed up in Sheridan, trying to do the math, 2007. Yeah, it's been a pretty meteoric rise for special teams, and the Sheridan Broncs have made that a deadly weapon. And they love nothing more than to get the opening kickoff, as we're just moments away as they are wrapping up. And the video web stream, it looks like, is back and running right now. So we're just waiting for the starting lineups for Cheyenne Central to be wrapped up, and we'll settle in. And I'm going to tell you, Cheyenne Central's got a big crowd here. You can probably, the folks on the video web stream can see, there are a lot of folks here from Cheyenne, but they have a bunch of people from Sheridan. Came down today. Everybody obviously was dressing for the weather.
Here are your Sheridan Bronc offensive starters, presented by the Powderhorn Golf Community. Play where you live.
My name is Dominic Berrettini, number 11. I play quarterback.
My name is Aiden O'Leary. I'm number 15. I play wide receiver.
My name is Jackson Lynn. I'm number 16. I play wide receiver.
I'm Dane Steele. I'm number 3, and I play wide receiver.
My name is Taryn Grooms. I wear number 34, and I play running back.
My name is Naidi Landro Aguirre Quevedo, number 4, running back.
My name's Colin Custis. I'm number 50 and I play O-line.
My name is DJ Ellinger. I'm number 56 and I play O-line.
Name's Peyton Martineau, 63. I play O-line.
I'm Bridger Peldo. I'm number 65 and I play offensive line.
My name's Alex Haswell, number 78, and I play O-line.
Video dial as we start the ball game. And again, thank you for being with us. Season-long coverage of the Sheridan Broncs. And again, joining us tonight, Steve Schreffler, our video producer, and he makes all the magic happen. He makes all the magic happen on that video web stream, so I hope you enjoyed that tonight as well. And now we're just about ready for the teams to break the huddle, and here come the Sheridan Broncs wearing their white jerseys with the blue pants and the gold helmets. And going back deep to receive the kick for the Sheridan Broncs will be Cody Dunham, the senior, number 2, and also back there with him, Dane Steele, and we know what kind of speed and breakaway he gets in. What I'm trying to say, he gets into the open field, forget about it. So we'll see if they get a chance to return. So many kickers have gotten so good at all the schools that I think soccer years ago and these kids playing soccer have really helped kickers kick it out of the back of the end zone. High school kids do it on a regular basis, and we'll see if we get a chance. It's Brock Peterson. He does the place kicking, the kicking off, and the punting for Cheyenne Central. And Cheyenne Central, they're black and red. And here we go. Dunham and Steele back deep, about a yard deep in their end zone. And we'll see if the Broncs can get a return. And the 2023 football season is underway. High booming kick, not returnable, way out of the back of the end zone. And the Sheridan Broncs will have it 1st and 10 on their own 20-yard line. So the Sheridan Broncs will take the field, the first chance to see these guys on the field as a unit together for the very first time. Again, Derek Berrettini, your quarterback. We'll start off in the backfield with Taryn Grooms and Aida Gary. And now they're going to split him. Gary's going to go to a wide receiver spot in the slot, and they will empty the backfield. 5 wides across. One man in motion, they're going to throw underneath and get the ball out there. It's going to be caught for a short gain. Not a whole lot there for the Broncs. And Wyatt Phillip made the catch. Little screen pass, got a couple out to the 22-yard line as the Broncs went empty on the backfield that time as they shifted out of it. And now Aguirre back in there in the backfield. And Grooms is back there with him. So Berrettini out of the gun with the running backs flanking him. On 2nd and 8, the give is going to go to Grooms, lowering his head. Not much there at all. Up the middle. Maybe a couple more to the 24. That'll be it. So 3rd and 6 for the Broncs at their own 24-yard line. Again, just underway. No score on the Range scoreboard. We're just 1 minute in. And the opening possession of this one. This time Grooms will be a slot receiver, and Gary will line up in the backfield with Berrettini. So here's 3rd and 6. And now they're going to go Wildcat, and it's not Berrettini. It's going to be Dane Steele taking the snap, and he gets hit short of the first down. Dane Steele, they ran, whatever you want to call it. He lined up at the quarterback spot. He's a yard short. He needed 6, and he got 5, and a big collision at the end of the play. And now the Broncs will punt it away. Carson Chase lines up to punt it away. On 4th and a yard for the Broncs on their own 29. Logan Watkins back to receive this kick, this punt. Good clean snap. Rugby kick away, and it's a beauty. Hammered down the sidelines, and it's going to land out of bounds before it didn't get a very good Bronc bounce, but it's all the way down to the 33-yard line of Cheyenne Central. And that's where the Indians will start off the ball game. So nothing done for the Broncs, 3 and out on their first possession. And now the defense will take over. This was a defense a year ago, obviously. Not all these guys played. A lot of them did. But it was a defensive unit last year that led the state in sacks in 4A. They just flat got after the quarterback. And Alex Haswell plays on that defensive end. And, hey, these teams know exactly what they're going to get. So the quarterback, Miles Porwall, will go out of the gun. Talich in the backfield. Going to go in motion. They're going to pitch it to him. And he will be cut down for a loss of a couple. It looks like he gets to the 31. That's it. Broncs did a good job of turning him back inside. And he's taken down a loss of 2. 2nd and a dozen. So Chase Talich loses a couple on that end around as he came in motion from the tight end spot or the slot receiver spot from the near side. So 2nd and 12. Mason counter in the backfield with Porwall. And they're going to give it to Counter. And Counter will get maybe back to the original line of scrimmage, and that'll be it. 3rd and 10 coming for Cheyenne Central. Not a whole lot there. So a gain of 2. 3rd and 10 for Central. And now Talich. He wears number 10 if you're watching the video stream. Look for him to get his hands on the ball a lot tonight. They'll go empty backfield on 3rd and 10. Broncs roll up and they're going to bring the heat off the edge, and the quarterback's going to keep it, and he breaks it and will be close to a first down. Oh, boy. That was just a straight take by Porwall, and it looks like they'll take a look and say it's going to be 4th and short. But again, I can't believe they're going to punt it. It's 4th and a yard, I guess. 4th and a full yard. So, yeah. So Peterson will come on to punt. And it'll be Dane Steele going back to stand inside his own 25-yard line. He's about the 22. And a good clean snap. And the punt is away, and it's a pretty good one. And Steele will fair catch it. And a late fair catch right at the 19-yard line. Good punt, a lot of hang time, good coverage by Cheyenne Central. Dane couldn't do a whole lot with it. Call for the fair catch, and he'll have the ball. The Broncs will have the ball. They're going to say, it looks like, are they going to give him the 20-yard line? I think they're going to give him right on the 20, so it'll be 1st and 10 for the Broncs. So neither team could get a first down in their first possessions, and the Broncs come back out on the field. So Berrettini ready to go. One man comes in motion near side. Late give, going to give it to Geary, and maybe a yard. And maybe they're going to give him 1. Maybe a yard and a half. So 2nd and 9 here in the first quarter. 7:38 to go. No score on the range scoreboard. 2nd and 9 for the Bronx. Just inside their own 22-yard line. Gary lines up in the backfield with Berrettini. 4 wides in the set. Berrettini to throw. Looks to the outside, and it's incomplete. Thought we might get a pass interference. Looked like legs got tangled up. Coaches wanted it. Fans wanted it. There was a little bit of a bump on the intended receiver. It was a good throw. If there's not a bump, it's probably completed, and that'll bring up 3rd and 9. Nice throw by Berrettini. The receiver and the defender got their legs caught up. Bronx wanted it. They didn't get the flag. Here we go. 3rd and 9 from the 21. Underneath, screen pass. Dane Steele, no running room along the sidelines. He'll be driven out of bounds near the 29-yard line. And the Bronx will punt it away again. Going to be a yard short again. Good defensive coverage by Central that time. Steele caught that ball underneath, but was really close to the sidelines on the short side of the field. No room to really turn it up. And once again, Wyatt Phillip, or I should say Carson Chase, will come on to punt. Wrenchley back to receive this punt. And the kick is away again. This one's a shank job. Straight up in the air and out of bounds. Oh, Central's going to have great field position. They're going to be on Sheridan's side of the 50 big time, right near the 40-yard line. Got to be. They're going to mark it at the 42-yard line of the Bronx. That one off the side of the foot went straight up in the air and out of bounds. And now Cheyenne Central gets the first break of the first quarter. They'll have it 1st and 10 on the Bronx 42. Yep, straight up in the air into a little bit of a wind, and that wasn't going to go anywhere. So Cheyenne Central's offensive unit comes back out. 1st and 10 on the Sheridan 42. 7:06 to play. First quarter on the range scoreboard, no score. Porwall's ready to go. Bring one man across. It's Talent in motion. Going to throw down the middle. Got a man incomplete off the fingertips. Mason Counter came out of the backfield, and right off his fingertips down the middle of the field, he was open. And if he catches it, it was 6. But they went for the home run on the first play after that punt. And now personnel switches. Mason Counter remains in the backfield with Porwall. Talich will line up in a blocking position in the slot and will come in motion to block. And Counter will get the counter. And they'll knock him down near the 39-yard line of the Bronx. Let's see where they spot it. They're going to spot him just inside, the nose of the ball just inside the Bronx 40. 3rd and 8 coming for Cheyenne Central. Again, the ball just across the Bronx 40. So 3rd and 8. Basically the same formation again. They'll split 2 wides to the far side, go double tight this time. And now they'll bring the play in from the sidelines. Counter remains in the backfield with Porwall. Now they'll switch, and Porwall will work it over to the right side of his quarterback. And Porwall rolling to the right side, looking to throw, unloads it, got a man, and it is going to be caught or not. Can't tell. I think it's going to be incomplete. No, it will be caught. It's going to be a catch and a first down at the Bronx 27. That was a gutsy throw into a crowd, and the receiver didn't see who it was, came up with it right along the Cheyenne Central sidelines. So 1st and 10 for Cheyenne Central at the Bronx 27-yard line. So Central trying to capitalize on the short punt for the Bronx. Porwall going to keep it himself. Gets buried after a yard. It was a good play fake, but the Bronx didn't bite. And a gain of a yard to the 26. 2nd and 9 for Cheyenne Central. Again at the Bronx 26-yard line. 5:46 to play opening quarter, no score. So 2nd and 9, here we go. Counter still in the backfield with Porwall. And they're going to throw a screen pass out to Talich. Looking for some running room, cuts inside, gets stacked up and dropped right at the 25. Not much there. He cut back into the middle, and it was a bunch of white shirts there. And that was Alex Haswell leading that crew to drive him back. 3rd and 8. 3rd and 8 for Cheyenne Central at the Bronx 25-yard line. And, well, the Bronx would love to force a field goal attempt here. So 3rd and 8. And Cheyenne Central's going to have to burn a timeout. They were going to have to take a delay of game penalty. So, timeout on the field. No score on the Range scoreboard. You're listening to Bronx Football on KWYO and 106.9 FM.
Hi, this is Kim Hall with ERA Carroll Realty. My new listing at 1955 Fairway Court, just across from Hidden Bridge Golf Course, is a must-see. This gorgeous brick home is a 4-bedroom, 3-bath with high-end finishes that are sure to please. Space for all with bedrooms on the main floor and a bonus room above the garage. All this with a park-like setting and beautiful fencing for a complete package. Priced at $699.9. Call me, Kim Hall, at 520-227-5543.
Send us your West shot. Range wants to see you living your West life, whether that's in the mountains, on the water, out in the field, or in your community. Enter your photos for a chance to be featured by Range, and you could win a year of free broadband. Range's high-speed internet makes your time online fast, reliable, and easy, so you can make the most of your time offline. So, get out there and capture your best of the West. Visit range.net/photo and upload your entry today.
Timeout, here we go. 3rd and 8 at the Bronx 25. Porwall rolling right, looking, and now he's going to run. Flag flies. I think holding's indicated where it came down behind the play. It's going to come back. Porwall wanted to throw it at first, then they just took it. He's 5'9", very quick. And he was just going to run with it, and the flag flew. And this will take the ball all the way back. Boy, this is going to be a big one against this is going to be a biggie. Depends on where they're going to mark this off from. This could be a big penalty. Well, so they're going to mark it off from the line of scrimmage at the 25. So it's going to take the ball back to the 35-yard line of the Bronx. So it'll be 3rd and long. So they'll spot at the 35. 3rd and 18 now for Central. Well, the Bronx got it. Defense wants to get off the field right here. That's for sure on 3rd and 18. So 3rd and 18 for Cheyenne Central from the Bronx 35. Empty backfield. Porwall to throw. Looking, now he's going to run. Got some room, plenty of room. He's still on his feet inside the 20, and he will be run out of bounds. And I believe this will bring up, it's going to be close to a first down, maybe short by a yard. I don't think he got there. It was a good scramble. The middle of the field really was wide open. There was nobody home. And he will be short of the first down by a yard. And you know what? For Cheyenne Central, you got to go for it, don't you? Yeah. You're not going to send the kicker out there. They're going. 4th and a yard. The ball spotted just outside the Bronx 17. So 4th and a yard. So counter in the backfield with Porwall. 4th and a yard. And it's going to be the quarterback keeping it, and he will have the first down right near the 15-yard line. So the Bronx let him wiggle off the hook on 3rd and 18, and now their backs are up against their own goal line. The ball spotted just outside the 15-yard line of the Bronx. 4:18 in the clock running here in the opening quarter with no score on the Range scoreboard. And they'll line up again. 3 wide, 4 wides in the set with Counter in the backfield. Bring a man in motion to the near side. Porwall going to throw a screen pass out to Talich, and that'll go incomplete. Well in front of him. So 2nd down and 10 for Central. Again, the ball spotted just outside the Bronx 15. Clock stopped, just under 4 minutes to play in the opening quarter. And Porwall ready to go again. Talich to the far side on the other side, and it's going to be the quarterback, and he'll hand it off to Talich in a little pitch, and Talich will take it to near the 10. So 3rd down now for Central. They spot the ball right at the 10. 3rd and 3, let's call it. So 3rd and 3 at the Bronx 10. Porwall ready to go again. And Porwall will keep it. And gets a couple. And that's going to bring up 4th down now. So it's 4th and 2 at the Bronx 8. Do you kick it or not? That'll be interesting for the decision. They're going to keep the offense out on the field. So 4th and 2 at the Bronx 8. This would be huge. A huge defensive stop. But the ball's being played mostly on this drive on the Bronx side of the line of scrimmage. Bronx need to get some penetration somehow. I think it's got to go to Porwall. Porwall on 4th and 2. Going to give it to Counter. He bounces outside, and he'll take it in for the score. Nathan Counter scores from 8 yards out, and Cheyenne Central scores first. Just got the handoff and bounced it to the outside and went in untouched. And Cheyenne Central scores first tonight with 2:25 to go in the opening quarter. And Peterson on for the point after. And so here's the PAT attempt. Yeah, kick is up, and the kick is good. So it's 7-0 Cheyenne Central to open up the scoring in the first quarter with 2:25 to go on the Range scoreboard in the quarter. And we want to let you know that our pre- and post-game sponsor, First Federal Bank and Trust, also our Range scoreboard sponsor, our highlight video show, by the way, will be up tomorrow morning, and you can watch the video highlights of the ball game tonight, which is presented by the Relentless Agents at Century 21 BHJ Realty in Sheridan and Johnson counties. And again, we want to let you know tonight's video starting lineups is a presentation of the Powderhorn Golf Community. Play where you live. So the Sheridan Bronx gave Central the short field on the punt, and they took advantage of it. And they were able to overcome the holding penalty. 3rd and 18, and were able to convert and keep the drive alive, and then put it in. And Peterson, the way he kicks it, you wouldn't think the Bronx are going to have a chance tonight at a return unless he misses one. And that's all you can hope for, because he kicked it completely out of the back of the end zone on the fly in the first kickoff. And Peterson ready to go. Steele is back deep with Dunham. And it'll be Dunham from the 1. Give it to Dane Steele. Heads up the field, 20-25. Out into the clear. Going to be wrapped up and dropped across the 40. And again, he missed one. Talked about it. Instead of kicking it out of the back of the end zone, he missed it. And Dunham made the little flip to Steele, and he was able to turn the corner. And the Sheridan Bronx will have great field position. They'll spot it at their own 40-yard line. And the Bronx still looking for their first down here in this first quarter. 7-0 Cheyenne Central leads it here in the first quarter with 2:17 to go. Berrettini ready to go again. Geary's going to get the carry this time. Breaks it over the right side to midfield and another Bronc first down. Nice run by Naid. Geary for 10. That's all right, and they're going to give him the first down, so the Broncs get their first down. And Taryn Grooms back out there in the backfield now. Geary comes out. So Groomsy back there with Berrettini. Ball at midfield, 1st and 10. Dane Steele comes in motion in the backfield. Run a jet sweep to Dane, tries to cut underneath. He gets cut down, a loss of 2. It seemed like that play maybe got a little deep in the backfield. Maybe on the timing, and Dane had a real bubble in the backfield that he had to turn up the field, and the traffic got him. Somebody tripped him up, and the Broncs only lose a yard. So 2nd and 11 coming. And the ball spotted back on the Bronx side of the field at their own 49-yard line. 1:20 to go opening quarter. 7-0. Cheyenne Central on the range scoreboard. Berrettini. Give it to Taryn Grooms, bouncing into the outside. Breaking tackles, getting loose. He'll have the first down and more. Taken down near the 30-yard line of Cheyenne Central. Great run by Taryn Grooms. They'll spot him down right at the 30-yard line. And now the Broncs on the move. Late here in the first quarter. Clock running, 1 minute to play in the opening quarter. And the Broncs on the move now. 1st and 10, right on the stripe at the Central 30. Geary back in the backfield for the Broncs. And Naid will get it running to the left. Tries to turn the corner, does. Has some room, not going to be dragged down and out of bounds. And that'll be another Bronc first down inside the 20-yard line. Hey, speed kills, baby. Gotta love it. Got some guys with some wheels. Cheyenne Central's got a couple with some wheels as well. So now the Broncs have it 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line of Cheyenne Central. And Geary and Grooms in the backfield with Berrettini in this set. 1st and 10 Broncs at the 16-yard line of Cheyenne Central. 30 seconds to play in the first quarter. This is going to be Grooms up the middle to about the 12 or 13-yard line. Looks like they're going to spot it at the 13. Time running out. Maybe one more play before the quarter ends. We'll see. And again, the clock ticking down. Wyatt Phillip trots onto the field, one of the Bronc wide receivers. I don't think we're going to get another playoff here. Time running out in the quarter. And we will come back with the Broncs. The Broncs threatening now to start the second quarter. After 1 here at Cheyenne Central on the range scoreboard. It's Cheyenne Central 7, the Broncs nothing. You're listening to Bronc football on 1410 KWYO and 106.9 FM, and plus our live video web stream at SheridanMedia.com.
Here are your Sheridan Bronc offensive starters, presented by the Powderhorn Golf Community. Play where you live.
My name is Dominic Berrettini, number 11. I play quarterback.
My name is Aiden O'Leary. I'm number 15. I play wide receiver.
My name is Jackson Lynn. I'm number 16. I play wide receiver.
I'm Dane Steele. I'm number 3, and I play wide receiver.
My name is Taryn Grooms. I wear number 34, and I play running back.
My name is Naidi Landro Aguirre Quevedo, number 4, running back.
My name's Colin Custis. I'm number 15. I play O-line.
My name is DJ Ellinger. I'm number 56, and I play O-line.
Name's Peyton Martineau, 63. I play O-line.
I'm Bridger Peldo. I'm number 65, and I play offensive line.
My name's Alex Hasel, number 78, and I play O-line.
Right to left across your radio dial here in the second quarter. Broncs on the move now. Kind of getting that offense moving here a little bit after a couple of 3 and outs. And the ball will be spotted. It'll be second down. The ball spotted at the Central 13. The Broncs need about the 6. So let's call it 2nd and 7. 2nd and 7 from the 13-yard line. Dane Steele lined up in the backfield right now. And we're just getting ready to get the players set here. A little bit of a delay. And not sure what the delay is. Both teams kind of waiting. And now we're ready. Dane Steele will take the snap here. So Dane Steele will take the snap, and he'll fake right, go left. He's got the clear. He's at the 5. He's clear, and he'll score. Dane Steele from 13 yards out, and the Bronx an extra point away from tying it up. Just like that, the Bronx break back and score on the first play of the second quarter. Dane Steele from 13 yards out made a nice little move and got into the clear. And when Dane Steele gets in the clear, you can forget about it. And it's coming back, by the way. A penalty on the Bronx. So we go back and do it again. So no touchdown. And the ball will go back to the 12-yard line. The Bronx gained a yard, even though it's because the penalty was marked off at the spot of the foul, which must have been near the dang goal line. A hold. Berrettini, the quarterback, rolling right. Looking. Now he's going to tuck and run. Runs into his own man. Will be dropped inside the 10 near the 9-yard line. Looks like they're only going to give him the 10-yard line. So the Bronx touchdown waved off on a penalty. That was a late flag. Now it's 3rd and 4 for the Bronx. The ball spotted at the 10. They need the 6 for a first down. Gary back in the backfield with Berrettini. Steele lined up as a slot. Lynn to the near side with Steele. 2 wides to the far side as well. 3rd and about 4. It's going to be a Gary up the gut fighting for yardage, and he's not going anywhere. Stoned right at the line of scrimmage, maybe a little bit of a gain. Not much. Now it's 4th down. And the Bronx are going to kick a field goal. So the Bronx will kick it on 4th and 3. And it's going to be Ty Gilbertson. And Ty will attempt here a 26-yard field goal right in the middle of the field. 26-yard attempt for Gilbertson. They try to get the Bronx on the board, so touchdown waved off. And here is the kick. It is up, and it is good. Rifled it right through. So the Bronx get 3 on a 16-yard field goal from Gilbertson. Well, they don't. At least they got some points. 7-3, Cheyenne Central. Early second quarter on the Range scoreboard. You're listening to the Bronx on KWYO 1410 AM and 106.9 FM.
The leading orthopedic group in Northeast Wyoming and Southern Montana, Sheridan Orthopedic continues its over 50-year tradition of surgical excellence and patient care, including surgeons who have completed subspecialty training and prestigious fellowships. From sports medicine to upper extremities such as complex shoulder, elbow, and hand surgery, spine, knee surgery, and joint replacement, Sheridan Orthopedic serves the community with emergency care 24/7, 365 days a year. Some same-day appointments available. Visit us at SheridanOrtho.com.
When you're ready to take the next step with your business, you need a partner you can trust. Hi, I'm David Hubert from First Bank of Wyoming. Team up with our local commercial lenders who know this community and strive to build lasting relationships focused on your success. Call us at 672-1733 or stop by our office at 1470 Sugarland Drive, Suite 2 to get started today. First Bank of Wyoming, division of Glacier Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
And it's going to be dropped, kicked again by the return man, and he is in trouble. Going to get away, and then, he gets pounded at the 10-yard line.
Here are your Sheridan Bronc defensive starters, presented by the Powderhorn Golf Community. Play where you live.
My name's Wyatt Phillip. I'm number 1. I play wide receiver.
My name's Aiden O'Leary. I'm number 15. I play wide receiver.
My name's Jackson Lynn. I'm number 16. I play wide receiver.
I'm Cody Dunham, number 2. I play wide receiver.
I'm Dane Steele. I'm number 3, and I play wide receiver.
My name's Taryn Grooms. I wear number 34, and I play running back.
My name's Colin Custis. I'm number 15. I play O-line.
I'm Josh Davis, and I'm number 55, and I play nose guard.
My name is DJ Ellinger. I'm number 56, and I play O-line.
Name's Peyton Martineau, 63. I play O-line.
My name is Beck Haswell, number 88, and I play wide receiver.
Pots and pans and free guest
And he'll
laundry.
be swarmed under near the 13, 14-yard line. So they'll spot the ball at the 13, 14-yard line, so a gain of about 3. 2nd and 7 for the Indians as they make a big shift in that backfield. Going to send a man in motion to the far side. Porwall takes the snap, going to throw, and he threw it outside. Receiver went inside. A big miscommunication there. Marcus Dehoff was the intended receiver. He went inside, and the ball just was thrown outside. And that'll bring up 3rd and 7 for Cheyenne Central. Big play right here for the D. Got to get off the field. Try to get that ball back here. Get a stop. They've let Central wiggle off the hook a couple of times on 3rd and long. They'll spread them out. Porwell's been really effective in this spot. Instead, they'll give it to Talich on the end around. Cuts underneath in traffic. He's in trouble, and he's not going to get back to the 15-yard line. And he just gets buried about the 14. And the Bronx will get off the field. And now the dangerous return man for the Bronx. You'll be hearing me say that all year. Steele and Dunham back. But again, most teams usually are going to try to kick it away from you. And we'll see what they do. Both the Steele and Dunham will stand right at midfield. Peterson, the punter, will hit this probably right near his own 5-yard line. Is where he'll hit the ball. And the punt is away, and it's a boomer. It's a beauty. It's going to drive Steele back, makes the catch, and he's going to be dropped immediately at the 41-yard line of the Bronx. He had to retreat 9 yards, and he was hit as he caught it. And the Bronx will have pretty good starting field position, though. They're starting to move the football here a little bit offensively late in the first quarter and early in here in the second quarter. That penalty waved off a touchdown. They had to settle for a field goal. And now the Bronx back on the field. So 1st and 10 Bronx at their own 41. 8:33 to go in the first half. Still got a long way to go. Plenty of time. Berrettini in the backfield all by himself. So 5 wides in the set here. Berrettini will empty the backfield. Here we go. And he'll keep it himself. Bounces out to the right side. Has some room. Gets loose down the sidelines. He'll have a first down into Cheyenne Central territory at the Cheyenne Central 44-yard line. Great run. Yeah, found some running room over that right side and got down the sidelines in a big gain. A 15-yard gain for Dominic Berrettini. 1st and 10 Bronx at the 44-yard line of Cheyenne Central. Clock continues to run, second quarter. Bronx step back. Play comes in from the sidelines. Berrettini to throw. Looks deep. Got a man. Got by Dane Steele. Across the middle of the field. Breaks a tackle. Another. Still on his feet and down near the 15-yard line of Cheyenne Central. Nice throw. Nice grab in traffic by Dane Steele. That's a great throw by Berrettini on a rope. And the ball spotted just shy of the 15-yard line, a 28-yard gain. 1st and 10 Bronx at the 15-yard line of Cheyenne Central. Screen pass underneath. It's going to be caught, and a gain of about 3 or 4. And the reception by Beck Haswell. Beck, the 6'2" sophomore. A gain of about, 4. We'll give him a gain of 4, almost 5, really. A gain of 5, the ball at the 10. Berrettini to throw again. This one going to be underneath. Didn't see who caught it for a couple more yards to about the 8-yard line. And that ended up being, it was Dane Steele again, making that catch, and Dane's going to trot off. Get a little bit of a break here after that collision. 3rd and 2 for the Broncs at the 8-yard line of Central. Broncs threatening again midway through the second quarter. 7-3, Cheyenne Central leading it on the range scoreboard. And the give's going to go up the gut to Naida Geary, and he will, I believe, have the first down at the 5-yard line. And they will be a 1st and goal for the Broncs right at the 5-yard line, right on the 5. And that was just Naid going right up the gut, right into the teeth of that defense. So quickly back to the line of scrimmage. Grooms and Aguirre in the backfield with Berrettini. Now they will take a look at the sidelines. So 1st and goal from the 5 for the Broncs. Berrettini gets the snap. We'll give it to Grooms, running right, trying to get to the outside, not much there. Maybe got a little bit, maybe a yard if he was lucky. There wasn't he couldn't get turned up the field. And they will give him a yard to the 4-yard line. So 2nd and goal now from the 4 for the Broncs. Haswell and Phillip line up as the receivers on the near side. Phillip will go in motion across the formation to the right side. And it's going to be the quarterback. Berrettini keeping it. Has some room. Heads to the goal line, and he is in. Derek Berrettini from 4 yards out. And the Sheridan Broncs have their first lead. So Don Berrettini takes it in. Great blocking in front of him. Tremendous blocking for those who saw it on the video web stream. And now Ty Gilbertson on for the point after. So with 6:11 to play in the half, the Broncs take the lead for the first time this evening. And the kick is up, and it is good. So with 6:11 to play in the first half, the Sheridan Broncs have taken the lead. It's Sheridan 10, Cheyenne Central 7. You're listening to the Broncs on KWYO, 1410 AM, 106.9 FM.
Wyoming Corporate Office is the trusted business choice behind thousands of businesses. Whether it's business formation, payroll, corporate paperwork, mail scanning service, or small business phone service, Wyoming Corporate Office powers over 100,000 businesses worldwide and locally. This makes Wyoming Corporate Office the state's largest business-to-business service provider, located right here in Sheridan, Wyoming. If you're drowning in corporate paperwork looking for someone with an unmatched experience that cares and wants to be your partner in making your business successful, trust that Wyoming Corporate Office can help you focus on what makes your business tick. Learn more today by visiting WyomingCorporateOffice.com.
Here are your Sheridan Bronc defensive starters, presented by the Powderhorn Golf Community. Play where you live.
My name's Wyatt Phillip. I'm number 1. I play wide receiver.
My name's Aiden O'Leary. I'm number 15. I play wide receiver.
My name's Jackson Lynn. I'm number 16. I play wide receiver.
I'm Cody Dunham, number 2. I play wide receiver.
I'm Dane Steele. I'm number 3, and I play wide receiver.
My name's Taryn Grooms. I wear number 34, and I play running back.
My name's Colin Custis. I'm number 15. I play O-line.
I'm Josh Davis, and I'm number 55, and I play nose guard.
My name is DJ Ellinger. I'm number 56, and I play O-line.
Name's Peyton Martineau, 63. I play O-line.
My name is Beck Haswell, number 88, and I play wide receiver.
About the Broncs over the years and the coaching staffs we've had, I love it when they come out in the third quarter and see maybe some of the adjustments they made. Remember the state championship game in last November. They were behind at halftime and just dominated Cheyenne East in the second half. Wow. 1st and 10 for Central at their own They're going to run. That's a running play. They're going to give it to counter. Nothing there for him, and he's going to lose yards. Lose maybe a yard. So it'll be 2nd and 11 for Cheyenne Central inside their own 20. So 2nd and 11. Porwall ready to go again. Porwall fakes the give. Going to roll left. Looking to throw. He's going to be hit in the backfield. He's in trouble, and down he goes. Back near the 11-yard line. And it was Alex Haswell, by the way, that got a hold of him. And I have a sneaking hunch, if you're 5'9", you weigh about $140. If he gets an arm on you, big, strong guy like that, you aren't going anywhere. Big loss on the play. 3rd and long now for Central. The ball spotted at the 11-yard line. So 3rd and long. See if they get this play off. They might have to burn a timeout. And the flag flies, delay of game. So that'll cost them 5. Back to the 5. Wow. Momentum has flipped, my friends. Momentum, the evil Mr. Momentum has flipped. You live with it, and if you got it, you got to keep it. And so far, late first quarter, here in the second quarter, the Sheridan Broncs have the Mo going, and out Central going backwards. So it's 3rd and very long. Back at the 5-yard line, they need about the 35 for a first down, so it's 3rd and a long way. Porwall going to throw. In the end zone, he's in trouble, and he just spot the pass away. My goodness. Wow. A lot of heat coming that time. And now Peterson will kick it out of his own end zone. Broncs come with the heat. He gets it away. It's a dandy. Steele makes the catch in traffic. Gets away from one guy, gets away from another. Then there's a face mask, and then he's going to be taken down. Big face mask. Oh, my goodness. That's got to be a 15-yarder. He had about a 2-yard return going, and then you could see that head just got yanked. So they're going to tack on 15 here, I hope, because that was a big grab of the face mask as he was trying to get away. And there might be a penalty on both teams here, but the face mask was out in front of everybody. You just see the man grab the face mask and jerk his helmet down. Block in the back. Our officials got it. Our officials, there's a personal foul, face mask, and a block in the back. So we're going to punt this again. We're going to punt it again. Make him punt again. Broncs brought the heat that time. That was the personal foul was the face mask, but there was a block in the back, and that was not a good face mask at all. So we'll do it again. So Dunham and Steele will stand at about midfield. Peterson again out of the back of the end zone to punt it away. Boy, the Broncs really brought some heat that time. Here they come again. Almost blocked it. A wobbler on the run. Dane Steele with it. Running down the sideline, still on his feet. Near the 20-yard line of Central, going to be driven back to the 22. Peterson tried to take a dive after he got the punt away, but the Broncs are really coming after him. And he tried to take a dive at the end of the play to try to get a flag, and he ain't going to get it. And Dane Steele took that thing on the run and made some hay, and the Broncs are in business at the 22-yard line of Cheyenne Central. Special teams again. 10-7 Bronx. They have the lead with 4:11 to play in the half. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line of Central. Berrettini with Grooms in the backfield. Berrettini going to keep it, running to the right, and will dive forward. Going to say the ball came out. Cheyenne Central says they have it. Do they? They do. They said the ball came out. A turnover. So our first turnover of the ball game is going to go to Cheyenne Central on the fumble. And they will have the ball at their own 18-yard line. Oh, boy. Bronx can't capitalize on the big punt return by Steele. So 1st and 10 for Cheyenne Central at their own 18-yard line. Still 10-7 Bronx on the Range scoreboard with 4:03 to play in the half. And the defense goes back to work. They've been doing a nice job here in these last 3 possessions for Cheyenne Central. Porwall going to run it himself up the middle to about the 20, and that'll be it. That was the play that hurt the Bronx early in the first quarter. This time they bottled him up since then. There was a few plays he was running wild. So 2nd and 8 for Cheyenne Central from their own 20. Late first half. Porwall rolling right, looking to throw. Under pressure, going to run it and be chased out of bounds near the 25. They're actually going to say he got the 27-yard line. So it'll bring up 3rd and a yard for Central at their own 27. 3:26. Clock stopped as he scampered out of bounds. They list Porwall at 5'9". No way. But he is quick. Counter in the backfield. And Cheyenne Central is going to call a timeout. We'll get a timeout as well. Bronx lead 10-7 on the Range scoreboard. You're listening to Bronx Football on KWYL 1410 AM and 106.9 FM.
Have you been in to see Sheridan YO sports cards yet? It's the spot to get your hands on incredible sports cards and memorabilia. Sheridan's premier spot for buying cards. All major sports cards including fighting, wrestling, Pokemon, and even racing. These guys have hobby boxes for the serious collectors and packs for those getting started. Graded slabs from PSA, SGC, and if you have a big card to grade, talk to the guys to have your card submitted to PSA. Family friendly and located inside Sheridan Stationery Books and Gifts, 535 North Main, open 7 days a week.
The law offices of Chapman, Valdez, and Lansing has offices in Sheridan and Casper ready to protect the freedoms and rights of the citizens of Wyoming. Michael Lansing, Nicole Soto, and Wade McCool provide competent local legal counsel focused on small businesses, real estate transactions, guardianships, employee protections, and personal injury. Michael, McColl, and Wade will aggressively, timely, and ethically protect your rights 24/7. Proud to support all local youth activities.
And welcome back after the Central timeout. My apologies. The Sheridan quarterback is Dominic Berrettini. I know that, but I was calling him Derek. Sorry. So, 4th and a yard for Central. 4th and a yard. And they will go for it here at their own 27-yard line. 4th and a yard. They're going to go with a heavy set in the backfield with Talich in there as a blocker. And they're going to go up the gut to counter. I don't think he got it. He's still on his feet. I don't think he got it. He maybe did the second effort. He got hit the first time and got stood up, and he didn't have it. But he was able to stay on his feet and spin around, and I think they're going to give it to him. They almost have to, I think. That second effort, or not. No! The Bronx, oh my goodness. They're going to say short. And a first down for the Sheridan Bronx at the 27-yard line of Cheyenne Central. I thought initially They had him stone dead, but he was able to stay on his feet, and then he spun away. It looked like he might have gotten it, and he doesn't get anything. 1st and 10 Bronx on the 27-yard line of Cheyenne Central. Don Berrettini sets up with Aguirre and Grooms in the backfield. So from the 27-yard line with 2:35 to play in the half, Aguirre gets the carry, bounces to the outside of the right, and he will be dropped at the 20. A gain of 7. So Naid gets 7. The Bronx got some weapons in that backfield. And on the outside, receivers, big wide receivers. Ryan Metcalf will check into the game. Wyatt Phillip will come out at that wide receiver spot on the far side. Time running down under 2 minutes to go. 2nd and 3 for the Bronx at the 20-yard line of Central. Berrettini to throw. Has time. Down the middle, overthrown. Dane Steele was the intended receiver. Dane was open, but the ball well overthrown. And it'll go incomplete. That'll bring up 3rd down. So it will be Dane Steele's going to come in and run at the quarterback spot now. So it'll be Dane Steele taking the snap here on 3rd and 3. Bringing man in motion, going to fake it, going to run left. Gets to the outside. He's got the 1st down. He's at the 10, at the 5. Touchdown, Bronx. There's a flag on the play. You have got to be kidding me. It's going to go against the Bronx. The 2nd touchdown called back in the first half. It's coming back. Oh, my goodness. Another touchdown wiped out. Oh, my goodness. Dane in the end zone twice in the first half. Both of them called back. Dane will stay in the ball game at that quarterback spot. Nope, here comes Berrettini's going to come back on real quick. 3rd and 4, because it was a spot foul. It was downfield. So 3rd and 4 for the Bronx. They still have they have all their timeouts and a minute and a half to go in the half. Going to have a timeout called, and the Bronx will call it, and they want to talk it over. Timeout of the field, 10-7 Bronx. They're threatening late in the first half. You're listening to the Bronx on KWYO, 1410 AM and 106.9 FM, and our live video web stream, SheridanMedia.com.
Did you know Sheridan Motors is Sheridan's only locally owned and operated new vehicle dealership? That means when we thrive, Sheridan directly benefits. We're proud to support our hometown through sponsorships, good deeds, and excellent full-time jobs with benefits. Stop by your locally owned and operated Sheridan Motors to check out our incredible selection and find out what's coming soon. We know you have a choice when it comes to shopping for new and used cars, servicing your vehicle, and purchasing tires. On behalf of Sheridan Motors' entire team, thank you for your business.
Why be a nameless face at the big box stores when you can visit us at Hospital Pharmacy? Hi, this is Mandolin Meyer. At Hospital Pharmacy, we get to know our customers and their health needs. Keep all your prescriptions in one place with a pharmacist that knows and cares about you. Visit your hometown, family-owned pharmacy at 2 great locations.
Hometown Pharmacy, hometown.
5, and he's in for the score, and there are no flags on the field. 21-yard touchdown run for Nait Aguirre. Boy, the hole opened up, and Aguirre ran through untouched. So the Bronx overcome the penalty. And Nait gets into the end zone with 1 minute and 25 seconds, a 21-yard run. And Gilbertson on for the PAT, looking to stretch the Bronx lead. And the kick is up, and the kick is right down the middle with 1:25 to play in the half on the range scoreboard. It's now the Sheridan Broncs 17, Cheyenne Central 7. You're listening to the Broncs on KWYO 1410 AM and 106.9 FM.
August is the month to hit the road, so look no further than Waring Sheridan Chevrolet, your premier destination for the hottest new vehicles in town. Waring Chevrolet continues to receive an influx of the latest and greatest new Chevrolet models you've been waiting for, from the rugged Silverado to the spacious Suburban and everything in between, like the sleek Tahoe, versatile Traverse, bold Trailblazer. They've got them. Largest new inventory ever, and now's the time to make your move. It's like no other dealership you've ever been to. Experience the Waring way of vehicle buying. Waring Chevrolet, 107 East Alger.
Well,
do you have family coming to town and not enough room in your home to accommodate them? Book them a room at the Candlewood Suites in Sheridan. They'll enjoy features like fully equipped kitchens that include a microwave, full-sized refrigerator, dishwasher, stovetop, even pots and pans, and free guest laundry. Did I mention the outstanding views of the Bighorns? Book your reservation with the Candlewood Suites and relax knowing they'll feel right at home. Call the Candlewood Suites, 307-675-2100.
Here's the kick by Gilbertson and a bomber right out of the back of the end zone. So 1st and 10 for Cheyenne Central. You know, Cheyenne Central moving the ball well early in the ball game. And apparently the Broncs making good changes on the fly. Defense kind of settled in. They've done a nice job of holding them in check now. Forcing punts. The Broncs have overcome a couple of penalties and have the 17-7 lead. So 1st and 10 from the 24 Cheyenne Central. Minute 25 to go in the half. Porwall rolling to his right to throw. Looking, unloads it, got tipped at the line of scrimmage, incomplete. And Alec Haswell batted it down. That was not Alec Haswell. Excuse me, that was Beck Haswell. The Broncs got 2 of them. Wow. That time it was Beck, the younger brother, swatting that one down. 2nd and 10 for Cheyenne Central from their own 20. They're going to go on a reverse action, and the pile is going to be pushed out to near the 25-yard line, then the man driven back. They flipped it to Talich, and on the end around, he made the little flip. And at first, it looked like might have a chance to do something there. The Broncs are going to take a timeout. With 1 minute to go in the half, why not try to force them to punt to you again? Why not? You got the timeouts. Go ahead and burn them. See if you get a stop here, make them punt with a little bit of time left with the dangerous special teams you have. Why not? So Cheyenne Central scored the first touchdown. The Broncs have reeled off 17 points in a row. And it started 10 minutes and 21 seconds left in the half. Got the field goal, and then a touchdown 4 minutes and 10 seconds later, and then 5 minutes later, a little less than 5 minutes later, the Broncs got another touchdown. The weather has held off. It's just basically been overcast. The rain has stayed away. 2 days ago, this forecast looked brutal down here with thunderstorms and heavy rain, and it just didn't happen, and we are thankful of that. The wind is calm, and it's overcast, and good conditions for these teams to play. So 3rd down and 8 for Cheyenne Central. 3rd and 8. And they're having some confusion on that offensive side for Cheyenne Central. I don't know if they have enough men on the field. Going to throw underneath to Talich. Talich looking for some running room, gets smacked and driven back at the 25. And the Broncs going to blow another timeout. Yeah, they will. The big hit. Talich's a big dude. Carson Chase, or I should say, Kelton Crow nailed him. They list Talich, by the way. Talich is a big kid. Talich is 6'4" and 190. If you want to go by that, he is legit. And Kelton Crow, 6 foot 170, and Crow just smacked him and stoned him. So the Broncs are going to force a punt here. It's exactly what they wanted to do, and they got it. So Central, the Broncs burned that last time out, and Steele and Dunham are going to go back to receive this punt with 51 seconds to go in the half. And now Peterson to line up to punt it away. Almost snapped it over his head, gets the punt away. And it's a pretty good one. Fair catch called for by Dane Steele. The Broncs will have it at their own 48-yard line. Okay, no timeouts left, I don't think. I think the Broncs burned them all. So the Broncs have burned all their timeouts with 44 seconds to go. They'll have it on their own 48. Berrettini ready to take the snap. Grooms in the backfield with him. Play comes in from the sideline again. And now Berrettini has his guys ready to go. Berrettini to throw. Looks to the outside, gets it to Steele. Dane needs to make a man miss. Dances around one, then another, and scampers out of bounds to stop the clock inside the 45-yard line of Central. So that will stop the clock after a gain of 9. So the ball spotted at the 43-yard line of Central. 36 seconds to go in the half. Same set with Grooms in the backfield and Berrettini. Dane Steele will go across the formation in motion. Berrettini rolling left. Sets his feet and throws. Oh, incomplete. Beck Haswell was the intended receiver. Threw it over his head. That was a bullet. And that'll bring up third and a yard with 32 seconds to go in the half. So Berrettini. Actually, it's going to be Berrettini in the backfield. I think Aguirre's out there with him now. Going to throw underneath to Dane Steele. Going to try to get him out in space. Running and going. The Broncs are going to have to hustle the line of scrimmage. Has a first down at the 31-yard line of Central. Time running down. They set the clock. It's stopped right now. They'll set the chains and start the clock. And the Broncs will snap it immediately. The clock is running. Berrettini takes the snap. Going to throw. Looking. Steps up in the pocket. Still looking. Going to chuck one deep into the end zone. Incomplete. Oh, well overthrown, but a nice job by Dom Berrettini to step up in the pocket and let that one rip. And that will stop the clock with 13 seconds to go. And Berrettini ready to go again. Again, only 13 seconds left in the half. No timeouts left for either team. The ball spotted on the 32-yard line of Central. They're going to bring the heat this time on Berrettini. Steps into one across the middle. He's got Dane Steele at the 5. Dane on the move to the 3-yard line. He gets dropped there. The Broncs are going to have to hustle to get the snap off. They're heading to the line of scrimmage. They're going to set the ball, maybe get a chance here at one play. The clock not running yet. They got to set the sticks. And Berrettini will go under center. And he will spike the ball with 4 seconds to go. Let's see what the Broncs do here. And it looks like they're going to send the kicking unit out with 4 seconds to go in the half. It'll be a chip shot for Ty Gilbertson. This will be a 20-yard field goal. So a 20-yard field goal. Again, Dane Steele does the holding. So right in the middle of the field from the 20, trying to get 3 more. Low snap, kick away, and it's blocked. And the thing about it was it never really got off the ground, so that was going to be an easy block. The ball kind of skipped a little short on Dane Steele, and that will end the half. Well, actually, 1 second. I don't know how you can have 1 second left. Snap the ball, kick it, blocked. They scramble after it, and only 3 seconds went off. Okay. Well, if you're Cheyenne Central, you got 1 second to go here. You take a knee going to the locker room? Probably, I would think. So it's going to remain 17-7, it looks like. Just 1 second to go in the half. And the quarterback will take a knee, and that will end the half. And the Sheridan Broncs scores 17 unanswered to take a 17-7 lead. Again, first ball games are never perfect. There's been some mistakes, but there's been some really good plays as well. And the defense has come to life. They came to life in the first half. Midway through that first quarter, they really came alive, and Cheyenne Central not really able to do much with the football at all after that opening drive where they had the short field and scored. So we have arrived at the half. Again, Cheyenne Central scoring first on an 8-yard run with 2:25 left in the first quarter by Mason Counter, and then Ty Gilbertson hit a field goal to get the Broncs on the board with 10:21 to go in the half. And then Don Berrettini from 4 yards scored a touchdown to make it 10-7 with 6:11 to go, and with a minute 25 to play in the first half. Naid Aguirre, 21-yard run, and the Broncs lead 17-7. Coming up next, it's the halftime show, and James Timberlake is standing by back in our studios, and he'll bring you all of it coming up next. And James Timberlake is standing by back in our studios, and he'll bring you all of it coming up next.
If you've been searching for a prestigious and luxurious property, this custom craftsman-style home is a must-see. With over 6,700 square feet of high-end finishes and impeccable attention to detail, this home sits on over 2 acres with sweeping views of the Bighorn Mountains. Call me, Misty Gardner, at ERA Carroll Realty for a showing at 19 Valley Road in Bighorn, 307-752-9335.
Discover your passion and dive into exciting hobbies this fall with Sheridan College's community interest classes. Whether it's printmaking, painting, fly fishing, jazz, yoga, or more, Sheridan College offers a wide range of options to feed your curiosity. Now is the perfect time to tailor your education to your interests. Enroll online today with just a few clicks. Just go to sheridan.edu/community. Need assistance? Call one of the friendly advisors today at 307-675-0115. Sheridan College. Begin your journey.
This is Terry Winnup with Sheridan Physical Therapy, and you're listening to Sheridan Media Sports.
Good evening, football fans, and welcome to the Bronc Halftime Report. At the halfway point of the Broncs opening game of their 2023 campaign, they lead Cheyenne Central 17-7. They call it Week 0 for a reason. It's been a little sloppy through the first half of play, but the Broncs are still leading 17-7. Coming up, we will take a look at the upcoming local sports schedule for the Sheridan area, and then we kick off just a week away for the Wyoming Cowboys football team as well. We will conclude with a preview of the Cowboys football team, but I'll get you updated on all the other Week 0 football scores going on across the state of Wyoming right now. Number 1, Cheyenne East, rated number 1 in the WYO Preps Coaches Poll. Well, they're earning it right now. They're up 28-0. That one's approaching halftime against Campbell County on the road. Up 28-0, Cheyenne East, as that one approaches halftime. Number 4, Thunder Basin's also on the road. They're playing Cheyenne South this week, and they're ahead 34-7. That one approaching halftime as well. And then Kelly Walsh and Rock Springs are taking each other on. Rock Springs at home, they're leading 14-7. Kelly Walsh just scored with a couple seconds to go in the second quarter in that one to make it a one-score game. Rock Springs lead that one 14-7. And Laramie at Natrona. Natrona ranked number 3. That one just kicked off just a couple of minutes ago. No score on that one just yet, and it was the late game this week, so just kicked off. That one's number 3. Natrona at home taking on Laramie. No score there yet, but we will keep you updated as the game goes along between the Bronx and the Cheyenne Central Indians. Bighorn and Tongue River won't officially start their football season until next week. However, they are still in action with some 0-week scrimmages. Bighorn is in Natrona tonight, scrimmaging against the Natrona sophomores, and Tongue River is going to be traveling up to Sheridan to take on the Sheridan JV team tomorrow morning, with kickoff scheduled for 9 a.m. As for the rest of the weekend in Sheridan area sports, we will start with the Lady Bronx swimming and diving team there in Laramie. They're already competed in their relays earlier today, and they will compete in the pentathlon starting tomorrow at 9 a.m. The Sheridan Bronx and Lady Bronx tennis teams are already well into their regular season at this point. They were in Torrington on Tuesday, competing in matchups against both Cheyenne South and Torrington. Only the Bronx played in matches against South, though, and the Bronx were able to win that matchup, taking 4 of 5 games from South. And then against Torrington, both the girls and the boys completed 5-game sweeps, finished off the day winning 11 matches and only dropping 1. They will be back in action tomorrow, taking on Powell and Cody here in Sheridan, with Powell first at 11 a.m. and then Cody after, scheduled for 3 p.m. The Sheridan Bronx and Lady Bronx cross-country teams opened their season earlier today on the road in Casper, competing in the Kelly Walsh Bear Trap Cross-Country Invitational. We will get you updated on finishes for that event over on SheridanMedia.com as the results become available. And finally, the Lady Bronx volleyball team will open their season this weekend as well, competing in Lander and the Lander Volleyball Invite. They started off the tournament taking on the hosts Lander earlier today. We're missing the scores on that one, but we'll get you updated on SheridanMedia.com once we get them there as well. But their second match of the day against Cody, the Lady Bronx dropped 3-0. They got swept in that one. The girls will be back in action again tomorrow with 2 more games in Lander, first taking on Powell at 9 a.m. and then Pinedale at noon. That's a look at the local sports scene around the Sheridan area for the weekend. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we will preview the Wyoming Cowboys season as it gets underway next weekend. The Bronx are leading Cheyenne Central 17-7 at the half, and this is the Bronx Halftime Report on 1410 AM, 106.9 FM KWYO, and streaming live on SheridanMedia.com.
Hi, this is Colton Bates with the Bates team at Best, and school's now in session. Some of you may have screamed yay while others booed, but regardless, the books are back open. Like every year, you need to get your checklist ready of to-dos, school supplies, and events, and it's no different in real estate. If you are looking to buy or sell, here are some starter items. Who can I get pre-qualified with on a loan? Is my home show ready? How long do I need to get ready for showing appointments? Call these questions your back-to-school list of pencils, notebooks, and other school supplies. Get the full checklist of what it takes to buy or sell by calling the Bates team at 675-BEST and visit bestwi.net today.
Proudly brokered by eXp. Wyoming Corporate Office is the trusted business choice behind thousands of businesses. Whether it's business formation, payroll, corporate paperwork, mail scanning service, or small business phone service, Wyoming Corporate Office powers over 100,000 businesses worldwide and locally. This makes Wyoming Corporate Office the state's largest business-to-business service provider, located right here in Sheridan, Wyoming. If you're drowning in corporate paperwork looking for someone with an unmatched experience that cares and wants to be your partner in making your business successful, trust that Wyoming Corporate Office can help you focus on what makes your business tick. Learn more today by visiting WyomingCorporateOffice.com.
Hi, this is Colton Bates with the Bates team at Best, and school's now in session. Some of you may have screamed yay while others booed, but regardless, the books are back open. Like every year, you need to get your checklist ready of to-dos, school supplies, and events, and it's no different in real estate. If you are looking to buy or sell, here are some starter items. Who can I get pre-qualified with on a loan? Is my home show ready? How long do I need to get ready for showing appointments? Call these questions your back-to-school list of pencils, notebooks, and other school supplies. Get the full checklist of what it takes to buy or sell by calling the Bates team at 675-BEST and visit bestwi.net today.
Proudly brokered by eXp.
Hi, this is DJ Dearcorn of First Federal Bank and Trust, and you are listening to Sheridan Media Sports.
And welcome back to the Bronc halftime report. We're going to switch over really quickly over to the regional side of the schedule now and take a look at the Wyoming Cowboys' upcoming season. Last year, the Cowboys' season was one filled with many what-ifs. They ended the year with a 7-6 record, but that could have easily been a 9-3 record or a 4-7 record heading into the postseason, with the Cowboys playing in 5 one-score games during the regular season and going 4-1 in those games. As is expected with the Cowboys in recent years, they leaned heavily in the run game and were pretty dreadful in the passing game. They finished the year ranked 44th in yards per game and finished with nearly 6 yards per attempt, which is one of the higher marks in the entire country. But when the Pokes were playing from behind in shootouts, it was very difficult for them to keep up because their passing game was such a weak point. They ended last season with the third worst passing offense according to Pro Football Focus, finishing with a grade of 39.3. For reference, the best passing offense in the country last year according to PFF was North Carolina, and they finished with a grade of 91.1. So kind of a steep drop-off there for the Cowboys. The Pokes starting quarterback Andrew Peasley was kind of the flashpoint of the struggling passing offense. He didn't get a whole lot of attempts in, but when he did get those attempts, he did not capitalize in a way that had fans urging for more. He finished the season with 9 touchdowns and 8 interceptions, 1,300 yards, completing just 51% of his passes, and had 20 turnover-worthy plays according to PFF. Peasley will be back under center again this year for the Cowboys, and if the Cowboys really want to compete for the Mountain West, they just need him or Jaden Clemens, the backup, to develop an okay passing attack. With the Cowboys at this point, you kind of know what you're going to get. The rushing attack is going to be solid. The defense should be very good this season, with the Pokes sporting a very solid front seven, with Devon Harris and Cole Godbout on the line, Easton Gibbs in the linebacking spot, who was also picked as the preseason Mountain West Defensive Player of the Year, and is probably a top 3 player overall in the whole conference, no matter what list you look at. The Pokes are also returning a ton of overall production on both sides of the football, bringing back 82% of last year's offensive production and 84% of their defensive production, by far the most returning production of any Mountain West team heading into the season. They also rank as the 4th best team in Action Network's net TARP rankings, which stands for Transfers, Assets, and Returning Production. So, acronym TARP, coming in with 9 in their net TARP rating, behind only Washington, Auburn, and Ole Miss. That's the entire country, by the way. So 4th in the entire country in the net TARP ratings from Action Network. The Pokes should have a decent advantage as far as experience goes in just about every game they play this season, with the style of offense that they run and a defense that could really limit damage done from mistakes. This could be another season plagued by one-score games from the Cowboys. They start with a couple of very difficult games right from the start, taking on Texas Tech at home in Week 1, then on the road at Texas in Week 3. The Pokes will certainly be underdogs in both of those games, so a safe bet is 1-2 to start the season, with Portland State matchup in between the Texas and Texas Tech games. Then they play Appalachian State on the road, which no idea what to expect from that game, to be honest with you. That game ends their non-conference schedule. They both are pretty similar, to be honest with you, in terms of how they play. So really no idea what to expect from that game. Week 5 is the beginning of their Mountain West run, and as always, it's probably going to be a crapshoot to the very end. If you had to hold my hand to the fire and make a prediction, I think it's going to probably be a disappointing year this season, just because their non-conference schedule is so difficult to start the year. I have them finishing 5-7 heading into the postseason. They have a very difficult start to the season, like I said, in their non-conference schedule. Then a brutal October, starting with Fresno State, at Air Force, a bye, and then at Boise State to end the month. That's just the month of October. However, there is definitely room in there where I can see the Pokes going 7-5 or even 8-4. Would not be surprised by that whatsoever. But we will see. They open the season next weekend at home, like I said, against Texas Tech. We will have a little preview of that specific.
We are moving. Hi, this is Cindy from Novus Glass. We're excited to announce that we are moving to a new location, 1034 Broadway Street. Novus Glass will be located at the RPM building, just down Broadway from Sheridan Honda. It is a great new facility with a lot more room and better parking. Same great service, different location. So come see us at our new address, 1034 Broadway Street. Call us at 307-672-0139 to set up an appointment with Novus Glass.
Did you know the Country Bounty is online at CheridanMedia.com? That's right, you always have access to the Country Bounty. The print version of the Bounty is still delivered to homes and businesses in Sheridan County and Buffalo, but you can also view it from your phone, tablet, or computer simply by going to CheridanMedia.com or CountryBounty.com. You'll be able to scroll through the entire publication, click on inserts and more. Try it out, CheridanMedia.com or CountryBounty.com. It's in the palm of your hand. the Country Bounty.
Are you ready to begin your college journey but aren't sure where to start? Stop by the Sheridan College campus in Sheridan or the Sheridan College campus in Johnson County anytime Monday through Friday during business hours to meet with an enrollment expert and get your questions answered. They'll guide you every step of the way. With over 50 programs of study, there's truly something for everyone. For a complete list of degree programs, visit sheridan.edu. Apply today for the fall semester. Sheridan College. Begin your journey.
Hi, this is Kim Hall with ERA Carroll Realty. My new listing at 1955 Fairway Court, just across from Hidden Bridge Golf Course, is a must-see. This gorgeous brick home is a 4-bedroom, 3-bath with high-end finishes that are sure to please. Space for all with bedrooms on the main floor and a bonus room above the garage. All this with a park-like setting and beautiful fencing for a complete package. Priced at $699.9. Call me, Kim Hall, at 520-227-5543.
Planning a project that requires block, brick, or stone? You need to contact the folks at Thompson Master Masons. They have the largest selection of brick and stone in town and 38 years of experience behind their work. Chances are, if it could be done, they've done it. Let Thompson's help you choose the best application for your specific project. Residential or commercial, give Thompson Master Masons a call, 672-7971. Or stop by their showroom at 135 East 11th Street.
Do you have family coming to town and not enough room in your home to accommodate them? Book them a room at the Candlewood Suites in Sheridan. They'll enjoy features like fully equipped kitchens that include a microwave, full-sized refrigerator, dishwasher, stovetop, even pots and pans, and free guest laundry. Did I mention the outstanding views of the Bighorns? Book your reservation with the Candlewood Suites and relax knowing they'll feel right at home. Call the Candlewood Suites 307-675-2100.
And then the defense took over. They gave up that short field early touchdown on the punt that gave Central the short field. And then the defense really came to life, and Central wasn't able to do a whole lot with it after that. And the Broncs had a couple of touchdowns called back. One of those, they settled for a field goal. The other one, they were able to score again. Dane Steele has scored twice tonight. Both of his touchdowns were called back on penalties, but Naid Aguirre finished off the second one with a 21-yard run. And the Broncs, again, a chance late to kick a short field goal, but the snap was it bounced in front of Dane Steele, and the problem is it goes down as a block kick. Well, Ty Gilbert's never had a chance. With the ball on the ground, you can't get much lift on it, and anybody could have blocked that one because he just had to try to get it away as quick as he can. It was just low. And so that was right at the end of the first half. So it is a 17-7 ball game. The Broncs leading it. They will be kicking off to Central to begin this second half as the teams completing their warm-ups here. We've got a couple of minutes before we start the third quarter. Another break. We're back for the start of the quarter right after this.
Are you tired of dealing with complicated bank switches? At First Federal Bank & Trust, we understand that where you bank matters, and switching to the right bank should be a breeze. Introducing ClickSwitch, your ultimate solution to hassle-free direct deposit transfers. With ClickSwitch, we automatically move your recurring direct deposits from your old account to your new account. It's simple, safe, and takes just minutes. When you bank with First Federal, you're not just a customer, you're a valued member of the community. We take pride in living and working right alongside you, contributing to the growth of our local economy. First Federal Bank & Trust, member FDIC.
Did you know One Health cares for all of you? Your physical, your behavioral, and your social health. We're proud to continue to offer primary care, immunizations, pediatrics, senior wellness, and now dental services. One Health is a passionate team offering exceptional care for the entire body, all under one roof for all ages and all income levels, accepting Medicaid, Medicare, private insurance, as well as a sliding fee scale, in-person and telehealth. So schedule your next wellness exam. One Health is now located in the train depot and at onehealthcaresforall.org.
At Sunlight Federal Credit Union, we know how important convenience, time, and flexibility are for you. That's why we've joined the Co-op Shared Branching Network, which gives you access to your account at over 5,600 branches across all 50 states. That's just one more way we make Sunlight Federal Credit Union your branch for your funds, no matter what you're doing or where you're at. Join Sunlight Federal Credit Union today and start experiencing the credit union difference.
August is the month to hit the road, so look no further than Waring Sheridan Chevrolet, your premier destination for the hottest new vehicles in town. Waring Chevrolet continues to receive an influx of the latest and greatest new Chevrolet models you've been waiting for, from the rugged Silverado to the spacious Suburban and everything in between, like the sleek Tahoe, versatile Traverse, bold Trailblazer. They've got them. Largest new inventory ever, and now's the time to make your move. It's like no other dealership you've ever been to. Experience the Waring way of vehicle buying. Waring Chevrolet, 107 East Alger.
Robertson will put it on a tee again. Overcast skies and no wind in Cheyenne. My friends, the wind always blows. Been down here in gale force winds and rain before, and here's the second half kickoff, and it is going to be out of the back of the end zone for a touchback, and it will be 1st and 10 for Cheyenne Central at their own 20. And again, big thank you to Steve Schreffler, our video producer, bringing you all the video tonight. We want to thank also our tomorrow. Remember, our highlight video show will be up tomorrow morning, so you can watch the video highlights of tonight's game, which is presented by the Relentless Agents at Century 21 BHJ Realty in Sheridan and Johnson counties. So here we go. Porwall back out there as the starting quarterback for the Cheyenne Central Indians. And 1st and 10 from their own 20. Running play over the right side, not much there. Maybe 3 at best for the quarterback, Porwall. So a 3-yard gain for Porwall to the 23-yard line. So 2nd and 7 coming. 3 wides to the near side. Talich in the slot. He's a go-to guy. Counter in the backfield along with Porwall. Man in motion will go to the far side. Brenchley in motion. It'll be Porwall again. This time good yardage near a 1st down out near the 30. Very close to the 1st down, but he'll be shy of the mark. Or as they say, shy of the line to gain, which is so annoying. I know that's the official football speak of the line to gain. But that is so annoying when you hear that in the NFL games on Sunday. So a yard shy, 3rd and short. 3rd and less than a yard, just inside the 30. Heavy set this time with Talich in the backfield. Give it to Counter. He dances through the hole, and he'll have the 1st down at about the 33-yard line. So a 1st down for Cheyenne Central to begin the second half. Again, we're just underway in the second half. Bronx lead 17-7. In the first half, Central scored first. The Bronx scored 17 unanswered for the lead. 1st and 10 for Central. They're going to spot the ball at the 34, actually. So 1st and 10 from their own 34. Brenchley in motion across the formation. Porwall up the gut again. He'll cross the 35 to about the 37-38. So a 4-yard gain for Porwall to give him the 38. 2nd and 6 coming. A little bit of a delay here. Tonight's video starting lineups, by the way, are presented by the Powderhorn Golf Community. Play where you live. So 2nd and 6 at the 38 for Central, their own 38. Porwall to throw, pumps once, throws again, got a man, going to be caught, big hit. It'll be a 1st down across midfield into Bronx territory. Marcus Dehoff with the catch and was hit initially, didn't get wrapped up, and they're going to give him the Bronx 48 48-yard line. 1st and 10 for Central. Now the Indians on the move. Kind of how they started the game, moving the ball up and down the field a little bit. And they get Porwall running here a little bit more. So 1st and 10. And Porwall again running to his left this time. Bronx in pursuit, and he's going to lose yardage. Lose a couple. He gets buried at midfield. There was a whole bunch of white shirts over there. He was going nowhere. So 2nd and 12 coming for Central, right at midfield. He tried to get to the corner and nothing doing. There's 4 or 5 Bronx just waiting for him. So 2nd and 12. Counter this time as the running back will line up behind the quarterback. Fake, give it to Counter, and Counter is eaten up, and down he goes, a big loss. Ellinger in there making the initial hit. He wrapped him up, and then everybody else pounded him. Also coming off the bottom of that pile, have a little fun out there. Well, it's Ellinger, as I mentioned, and Alex Haswell. But it was Ellinger that really got him. And I'll back him up a few more. 3rd and long now. 3rd and 15 for Cheyenne Central back on their side of midfield at their own 47. Going to throw a bubble screen to Counter, and he dropped the football. It's loose. They're going to say incomplete pass. Don't think he had it. I think Counter was just about to get drilled, and he got some alligator arms right there. He had it and dropped it, and Central will punt. So Peterson will come out, and Dane Steele will go back by himself to receive this punt. Bronx didn't put a little heat on this dude. Those last few, here they come again, but he gets it away, and it's a good kick. Steele on the run at the 14-yard line is going to be hit and dropped right around the 18, 19. They'll give him the 19. Good coverage that time by Central. So the Sheridan Bronx will start off this next drive. 1st and 10 on their own 19. 17-7. The Bronx lead at 7:55 to play here in the third quarter. So 7:55 to go in the third. 1st and 10 Bronx. So Central moving the ball into their territory, but the Bronx defense stiffened and moved them back. Don Berrettini ready to go. Taryn Grooms in the backfield with him, going to throw. It's going to be caught, and Steele gets hit immediately and driven back. His forward progress to the 24-yard line. And actually, that was not Dane Steele that time. On the catch that time was Kelton Crow. Gain of 5, 2nd and 5 for the Bronx at their own 24. Just shy of the 25. Grooms in the backfield with Berrettini. 3 wides to the near side. Berrettini. Give it to Grooms. Groomsy going right. Finding a little running room. He's got into the clear. Groomsy at midfield. Going to be shoved out of bounds in Cheyenne Central territory near the Central 47-yard line. So Groomsy got out there and found some room and just got against the sidelines and ran out of space. So 1st and 10. The Bronx get the big run from Grooms. So at the 47-yard line of Central, the Bronx with a fresh 4. 3 wides to the near side. Steele will line up in the middle. And Grooms lines up with Berrettini in the backfield. Bring a man in motion, going to hand it off underneath. And it's going to be Taryn again. And Grooms will take it to about the 44. I think they're going to say 45-yard line. Gain of 2. Actually, they'll give them the ball inside, just inside the 45. So a gain of 2. 2nd and 8 coming for the Bronx with under 7 minutes to play in the third. And Groom stays out in the backfield. One man goes in motion. Berrettini. Grooms again. Same play. Not much there at all. Maybe a yard. And that's it. It'll be 3rd and 7 for the Bronx. Well, Dane Steele's kind of been the man in this position. The guy they've gone to, but you've got a whole corral full of Bronx receivers that can make plays. So let's put the wide receivers. And Berrettini's going to roll to his left. Sets his feet, unloads it, and it's going to be caught by Steele inside the 20. Breaks the tackle and down inside the 10-yard line. Oh, to throw. You know what? I think football coaches would tell you a kid rolling to his left, a right-handed thrower, that's a tough throw. He set his feet. You can watch the replay on the video screen, and that was a great throw. He set his feet and a great catch by Steele. 1st and goal for the Bronx. And the ball will be spotted at the 7-yard line, the 8-yard line, the 8-yard line of Cheyenne Central. Hey, moving to your left and set your feet, and there's a guy right in front of you. Dom Berrettini, nice job to hang in there and deliver it. A strike to Steele. So from the 8-yard line on 1st and goal. And it's going to be Grooms right up the gut. Groomsy to about the 4. So a gain of 4, so he got half of it. So Grooms gets half of it, so 2nd and goal from the 4. And Naida Gary will come into the ball game now. That's about 4 or 5 carries in a row for Grooms. He needs a little bit of a blow. So Aguirre will check in. He'll line up to the right of Berrettini. 2nd and goal from the 4. It's going to be Dom Berrettini keeping it. Now he's going to throw it, and it's incomplete. He was looking for Dane in the back of the end zone. He was going to run it, pulled up at about the 5-yard line and let it go, but he overthrew him. 3rd and goal now from the 4-yard line for the Bronx. So the clock will stop. 5 minutes, 11 seconds to play 3rd quarter. Bronx leads 17-7 on the Range scoreboard. And we've got a break in the action. We have an injured player on the field. It's one of the Cheyenne Central players. And they're taking a look at him right now. And the players are going to come to their coaches. All teams are going to go to their sidelines. It looks like it's just a cramp, though. Trainer working on him. So that's good to see. It's a cramp, and it looks like maybe one of the offensive linemen. We have been blessed by weather in Cheyenne. Overcast skies. It rained most of the day here early and kind of let up in the afternoon. It just stayed cloudy, and the wind was a breeze at the start, and we have had no wind and overcast skies, and it has been tremendous. And the player is up, one of their offensive linemen. He'll trot up the field. He's okay, and we go back to work here. 3rd and goal for the Bronx at the Central 4. And Aguirre will line up in the backfield this time to the left of Berrettini. On 3rd and 4, or 3rd and goal from the 4. And it's going to be Berrettini running, throwing, and it's intercepted in the end zone. So no touchback. The interceptor is going to be tackled at the 1-yard line, and that's where Central will have it. Oh, boy. So the ball was picked off in the end zone. Tried to bring it out of the end zone. Was tackled at the 1-yard line, so that's where Central will take over. So the Bronx come away with zip. It was kind of just a rollout pass to the left, and he threw it right to the defender. So Central will come out. 1st and 10 from their own 1-yard line. And a flag flies and delay of game on Central. And if you're at the 1, half the distance to the goal is going to be about where the ball's spotted. It's almost inside. Now it's inside the 1. So the penalty yardage is probably the length of the football, and that'll be it. So now it is 1st and 10 at the 1 again. Going to throw to the back of the end zone, and it's going to be caught. And right at the goal line, the man's going to go down, but they're going to give him forward progress to the 1. So maybe a half-yard gain. And if you're Cheyenne Central, you're just thinking, God, got to get a first down. Got to get a first down. So 2nd and 9, or 2nd and 10 from their own 1-yard line again for Central. Counter in the backfield with Porwell's going to keep it. And it was fighting for yardage and will be knocked out of bounds at about the 7. So the quarterback, Porwell. And they're going to spot it. It's at the 8-yard line. So it will be spotted at the 8, 3rd and about 3. 4:18 to play in this third quarter. Bronx lead 17-7 on the Range scoreboard. Ball spotted at the Central 8, 3rd and 3. So Porwell, they're going to go with that heavy set. They're going to bring a blocker into the backfield. That's Brenchley. And a timeout called by Central. They were getting close to getting another delay penalty. Timeout on the field. We'll get one as well. Bronx leads 17-7 on the Range scoreboard. You're listening to the Bronx on KWY on 1410 AM and 106.9 FM.
Did you know Sheridan Motors is Sheridan's only locally owned and operated new vehicle dealership? That means when we thrive, Sheridan directly benefits. We're proud to support our hometown through sponsorships, good deeds, and excellent full-time jobs with benefits. Stop by your locally owned and operated Sheridan Motors to check out our incredible selection and find out what's coming soon. We know you have a choice when it comes to shopping for new and used cars, servicing your vehicle, and purchasing tires. On behalf of Sheridan Motors' entire team, thank you for your business.
Need screen printed and embroidered items? Well, whatever you need, Kilpatrick Creations is the go-to local company for these types of items. If it's screen printed or stitched, we are the ones to help you. Give us a call first. We're here to help you and want to help you with your imprinted garment or accessory needs. We've been in the business and serving Sheridan County for over 20 years. We have the experience, talent, and selection of goods that allows us to help you promote your business, club, or event in the best, most affordable way possible. Come see Kilpatrick Creations for all your screen printed or embroidered needs.
And Central's going to have to punt it out of their own end zone. Well, the Bronx came away with nothing on the interception on 3rd and goal. And at least the defense stones them. And they're going to have to punt it out of their own end zone. And Dunham and Steele will stand at midfield. Pedersen out of the back of his own end zone. They're missing somebody. They need a player. And a substitute, the missing player comes on late. Peterson gets the snap. Will boom it out of the end zone. High, shorter kick. Fair catch called for. Dane Steele has it at the 43-yard line of Cheyenne Central. So the Bronx now with good field position again. And the Bronx have had 2 touchdowns called back in this game and a third of the interception in the end zone. Couple of turnovers tonight. See if they get back that running game back on track here. .323 to play in the third. Dane Steele in motion. Going to be the quarterback. Don Berrettini's going to keep it. And maybe a yard or 2 if he's lucky. Not much there as he faked the give to Steele. That jet sweep pick and kept it. So a gain of a yard, 2nd and 9 coming for the Bronx. Ball spotted at the 42-yard line of Cheyenne Central. Aguirre in the backfield with Berrettini. Berrettini going to throw bubble screen out to Dane Steele, looking for some running room. Bounces off one tackler, gets loose again, dives forward, and he will have a first down inside the 30-yard line of Cheyenne Central. They'll spot him down near the 28. So 1st and 10 for the Bronx on the 28-yard line of Cheyenne Central. 2:45 to play. Third quarter. Bronx lead 17-7. Going to be a Geary. And not much. He probably got a yard. That'll be it. No gain, actually. They'll spot the ball back at the 28. So that'll bring up 2nd and 9. Play's going to come in from the sidelines now. Geary, again, stays in the backfield with Berrettini. 3 wides to the near side. Haswell, Phillip, and right in between them, Dane Steele. Phillip goes in motion. Aguirre's gets the ball again and nowhere. Now he's actually going to keep the feet going. He's going to fall forward. And he gets to the 25. Nice run by Naeed. Naeed, really, nice job there. He was stone dead, and he gets 3 yards. Kept the legs moving and was able to spin away. Nice run. 3rd and 7 for the Bronx at the 25-yard line of Cheyenne Central. 1.5 to go in the quarter. Bronx lead 17-7. Well, they're in that zone again. Turned it over once. Penalties hurt him as well. Steele in motion to the far side. Berrettini to throw to the left and then threw it underneath as the ball's going to be skipped in there. He took a big hit at the end of the play as well. And now 4th down for the Bronx. The intended receiver was Jacob Armseth. A deep field goal right here. It's 4th and 7 now. This would probably be somewhere in the area of a 42-yard field goal attempt. So the offense will stay on the field. 4th and 7 from the 25 of Central. Berrettini rolling right, looking to throw. Unloads it to the outside, incomplete. He wanted Dane Steele off his fingertips, incomplete. Central holds on downs. 1:10 to go in the quarter. The Bronx come away with nothing. Again, another promising foray into Cheyenne Central territory. And they come away, the Bronx have left a lot of points on the field here tonight. But again, game number 1. Don't expect them to be in season form. And there's an old football coach listening and maybe watching in tonight. He said, you know what? The biggest improvement you see is from game 1 to 2. So the Bronx again trying to get this one into the barn. Late third quarter. Cheyenne Central takes over at their own 25-yard line. Orwell dropped back to throw. Pumps once. Now he's going to scramble. Now he's going to run to the left and gets pretty good yardage before he's taken out of bounds across the 30 and about the 32, 33-yard line. And I will say another thing about this ball game tonight, really both sides of the ball. There have been guys smacking each other. There's been some big old hits tonight on both sides. So a gain of 8 by Porwell, 2nd and 2 for Central at their own 33. And Porwell's going to carry again. He will have the first down across the 35 to about the 36, 37. So Porwell will have the first down at the 37-yard line. And the clock continues to run now. Under 1 minute to play. Under a minute to go in the third. 17-7 Bronx lead it. So 1st and 10 from their own 37. Porwell rolling to his right. Porwell gets hit from behind and dragged down. And it'll be a loss of a yard on the play. Ellinger got him from behind. A loss of a yard on the play. 2nd and 11 coming. So he'll get the sack. Ellinger runs well. He ran him down on that play. Might be the final play of the third quarter on 2nd and 11. Well, the Indians going to have to hustle to get the play off. Looks like they will. This will be the final play of the third quarter. Porwell going to run himself again to the left. And, boy, he found some running room, and he'll have 9-10 yards. He'll be a yard shy of the first down. The third quarter comes to an end after 3 on the range scoreboard. It's Sheridan 17, Cheyenne Central 7. You're listening to the Bronx on KWYO, 1410 AM and 106.9 FM.
Do you have family coming to town and not enough room in your home to accommodate them? Book them a room at the Candlewood Suites in Sheridan. They'll enjoy features like fully equipped kitchens that include a microwave, full-sized refrigerator, dishwasher, stovetop, even pots and pans, and free guest laundry. Did I mention the outstanding views of the Bighorns? Book your reservation with the Candlewood Suites and relax knowing they'll feel right at home. Call the Candlewood Suites 307-675-2100.
The law offices of Chapman, Valdez, and Lansing has offices in Sheridan and Casper ready to protect the freedoms and rights of the citizens of Wyoming. Michael Lansing, McCole Soto, and Wade McCool provide competent local legal counsel focused on small businesses, real estate transactions, guardianships, employee protections, and personal injury. Michael, McCole, and Wade will aggressively, timely, and ethically protect your rights 24/7. Proud to support all local youth activities.
Welcome back, everybody. Get our pre- and post-game sponsors on our broadcast. First Federal Bank and Trust. Range has our scoreboard. And the highlight show video will be coming your way tomorrow morning on our website. You can watch the video highlights of tonight's ball game, which is presented by the Relentless Agents at Century 21 BHJ Realty in Sheridan and Johnson County. So 3rd and 2 from their own 45. Porwell to throw. Looks down the middle, got a man open, and it's going to be caught, and it'll be a first down near the Bronx 30-yard line. Tate Berry was wide open, standing behind the Bronx defenders, and he waited for the ball to get there. So 1st and 10, they will spot. We're going to say he's down at the 31. So here comes Central moving the ball again. Bronx again nursing a 17-7 lead. See if that defense can stiffen again. From the 31-yard line, first down for the Indians. Counter stays in the backfield with Porwell. It'll be the quarterback, Porwell up the gut again. And he will take it to about the 27-yard line. Give him the 27. Gain of 4. 2nd and 6 coming for Cheyenne Central at the Bronx 27. Again, we are just underway in the fourth quarter. Bronx nursing a 17-7 lead right now. Porwell will send Talich in motion. They're going to toss it to him. He'll cut back in the middle and break a tackle, then get hit and dropped. Lynn got him and dropped him after the first miss. 3rd and a yard for Central. So 3rd and a yard at the Bronx 22-yard line. So 3rd and 2 from the Bronx 22. And Central, I think, is going to have to call a timeout. There was a little confusion getting players on and off the field. Timeout on the field. We'll come on as well. Central threatening. You're listening to the Bronx on KWYO 1410 AM and 106.
You know what they say, if you're not first, you're last. For all your plumbing demands, choose A-Plus Plumbers and Appliance Repair. Commercial, residential, new construction, remodel jobs, and all repairs in between. A-Plus Plumbers and Appliance Repair, because they are number 1 in a number 2 business. Call 672-9454. That's 672-9454.
Do you have family coming to town and not enough room in your home to accommodate them? Book them a room at the Candlewood Suites in Sheridan. They'll enjoy features like fully equipped kitchens that include a microwave, full-sized refrigerator, dishwasher, stovetop, even pots and pans, and free guest laundry. Did I mention the outstanding views of the Bighorns? Book your reservation with the Candlewood Suites and relax knowing they'll feel right at home. Call the Candlewood Suites 306.
4 wide receiver in the set. They'll someone in motion to the far side. And Porwall rolling left. Looking to throw. Now he's going to keep it and run. He's got room and the first down at about the 12-yard line. Make that the 17-yard line. The 17-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 10 for Cheyenne Central at the Bronx 17. So now Central threatening again inside the Bronx 20. 1st and goal at the Bronx 17. 10-18 to go. Clock stopped as he was able to scamper out of bounds. Porwall will take the snap. Going to throw quick pass, incomplete. Talich, the intended receiver. Ball was thrown low as he went down after it. Couldn't come up with it. And 2nd and 10 from the Bronx 17. So they will empty the backfield. Talich is actually going to almost line up as a kind of a blocking position. They empty the backfield. Now Talich in motion, and they're just going to go right up the middle to the quarterback. And that time, Porwall got 2 to the 15. Now 3rd and 8 for Central from the Bronx 15. Bronx needs to stop, try to get him to force him to kick a field goal. That would be optimal right here, if they can get the stop. So 3rd and 8 from the Bronx 15. And they're going to send Talich to the wide side of the field. Porwall going to roll right, looking to throw. Now he's going to run, gets hit and dropped. And he's actually going to lose 2 or 3. And that's going to bring up 4th and about, it's going to be up 4th and about 13 or 14. The Bronx really got after him that time. And he was not able to scramble out of harm's way. So the field goal team will come out. Peterson will come on to kick it. It's right in the middle of the field. And it'll be a 31-yarder. 36-yarder. So it's 4th and 13. And actually they're going to, he's going to spot it at the 26. So a 36-yard attempt. It's dead on in the middle. So the Bronx defense holds for at least a field goal attempt. And the kick is up. And it got smothered and blocked. Oh, the Bronx. How about that? The Bronx. Dane Steele blocked it. He came through and just smoked that ball. And they come away with squadoosh. And that is going to be the word of the year. Squadoosh means zippo nada. And you can see the replay. Steele in there banged it. There were 3 Bronx in there. Steele is the one that got the piece of it. And the Bronx get a block, so the Bronx had one blocked, and they block a big one right there. Preserves a 17-7 lead with 8:41 to go in the 4th quarter. 1st and 10 Bronx at their own their own 27-yard line. Let's call it the 28-yard line. So 1st and 10 at the 28. Berrettini ready to take the snap. Now to Gary in the backfield. And it's going to be Berrettini keeping it himself, gets loose, and will dive across the 35 to about the 38-yard line, and will be close to a first down. They're going to actually give him the 39, and he will have a first down. A gain of 11. A gain of 12 for Berrettini. So 1st and 10 for the Bronx at their own 39-yard line. After a 12-yard run by Dom Berrettini. Grooms in the backfield with him this time. Berrettini to throw right down the middle. Got Steele. Makes the catch at the 40. Now he's at the 35-30. Cuts to the outside. He's at the Central 20. They corral him down at the 15-yard line. And the Bronx hit the big one right down the middle of the field. All the way down to the 15-yard line of Central, and the Bronx could really get a score here, stick it in there, and really put the heat on Central. They had a good drive going and could not score. The Bronx forced a field goal and block it, and they hit the big one right there. And now it's 1st and 10 for the Bronx at the Central 15. On the big hookup from Berrettini to Steele. That was a great play. Great throw, great run after the catch as well. From the 15-yard line, going to give it to Grooms up the gut. Groomsy to the 5, a gain of 10. It'll be 1st and goal Bronx at the 5. Unless they're going to mark him down a little short, and they do. I'm going to say down at the 6. So 2nd and a yard at the 6-yard line for the Bronx. So they can still get a 1st down. Grooms gets it again, and Groomsy into the end zone for the touchdown. How about that? The Bronx hit the big one, smashing in, and how did that, this flip in the matter of just a few minutes, or just a couple of minutes. Central looks like they're going in. The Bronx force a field goal, and then they come down, get the big play, and then Grooms smashes it in from 6 yards out. And that moves the lead down to 23-7. And Gilbertson on for the point after. It's a big point after, too. And the kick is up, and the kick is good with 7:22 to go in the ball game. The Bronx got a big score right there. 7:22 to go. Grooms from 6 yards out. It's now the Bronx 24. Cheyenne Central 7. You're listening to Bronx Football on KWY on 106.9 FM.
Delicious McDonald's deals are now more fun, more accessible, and better than ever through the McDonald's mobile app. The app is now the only place you can earn My McDonald's reward points on every McDelivery order. Plus, you can get those free McDonald's rewards you earn delivered too. Just order, relax, and enjoy. McDonald's will bring your faves to you. Just go to the Google Play or Apple App Store and download the new McDonald's mobile app and start saving. Download it now. McDonald's, Sheridan, Buffalo, and Gillette.
They were moving the ball down 17-7. Got a big pass play, got it down there. It looks like they were moving the ball really well, and the Bronx defense stones them a few times, and then they blocked the field goal, and the Bronx score a quick one. And instead of what could have been, isn't, and it's 24-7 Bronx now with 7:22 to go, and Gilbertson ready to boot it away again. And here's the kick. It's a low-line driver that will skip through the end zone for a touchback, and Central will have the ball on their own 20, down 24-7 with 7:22 to go. That was clutch right there. That's the only score of the second half. It was both teams, no score in the third quarter, and with 7:22, the Bronx get possibly the score that could put them over the top. We'll wait and see. Still plenty of time left in this ball game. 7:22 to go. So they put it at the 20, and Central comes out. See if the Bronx defense can get the ball back for that offense with a 24-7 lead. Porwall takes the snap, going to throw. Looking downfield, and B gets buried, and the ball is out. Who got it? It looks like it's recovered by one of the offensive linemen from Cheyenne Central, dove on it. And the ball will be spotted at the 15-yard line, a loss of 5. They got him, and the ball was knocked away, but there was an offensive lineman that rolled right to him, and he got to it just before the Bronx did. So under 7 to go now, and 2nd and 15 for Central from their own 15-yard line. Porwall takes the snap, Quick throw to the outside. It's going to be caught at about the, 17-yard line or so. Talix made the catch. Short gain. And it'll be back to, I think, he got it close to the original line of scrimmage. And actually, it's not, so it'll be 3rd and 11. He got out to the 19. It's only a gain of 4 in that short pass. So 3rd and 11. Boy, the Broncs could really slam their fingers in the door right here. Poorwall going to run, and he will be knocked down near the 24-yard line. They're going to have it 4th and 6. They got to kick it. I know that analogy of slamming someone's fingers in the door. Maybe I shouldn't use that, because that makes you cringe, because that would really hurt. I got to come up with a new one. That might be a little too harsh. Maybe pull some of the hair out of their arm. I just did that to Steve Schreffler. Did it hurt? It didn't? Okay. I'll grab some more next time. So Peterson back to punt. And Dunham and Steele stand at their own 35. Peterson really has got a great leg. He's been booming them all night, and they snap it over his head. The ball is in the end zone, and he will pick it up, and it's knocked out of the back of the end zone. That'll be a safety. I'll tell you what, Peterson did a great job. They snapped it over his head. He didn't want to give up a touchdown, so he just batted that thing, and it actually hit the crossbar of the goalpost. So the Broncs get 2 on the safety. Now it's 26-7, and Central will kick the ball off from their own 20-yard line. So the Broncs get a safety, and now it is blood in the water. That's an analogy I can wrap my head around. Time out on the field. You're listening to Bronc Football on KWY on 106.9
Wherever you
FM.
are, you'll find a branch of Sheridan Community Federal Credit Union. And here's why. If you have a Sheridan Community Federal Credit Union account and a smartphone or other mobile device, visit SheridanCreditUnion.com. Download the free app, and your smart device becomes an internet mobile banking device with all kinds of banking features. So, regardless of your location, Sheridan Community Federal Credit Union is in the palm of your hand. Member NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
Welcome back, everybody. This game flipped on a dime. Central looks like they're going to get back in it, possibly make it a one-score game. And the wheels have come off. The Broncs got the score to make it 24-7. They get a safety to make it 26-7. And now it will be Peterson kicking off from his own 20. And there's still 5 minutes to go, 5:06 to be exact. Well, the Broncs are going to keep the ball on the ground. Let that clock run, baby. Nice job for the Broncs tonight. There's been a little, there's been, a couple of kind of sour spots, but what the heck. Peterson, a high-end over-ender. And it'll be Dunham. And Dunham's going to keep it this time. Crosses the 25. It's going to be grabbed at the 27. And that's where he will get, and that'll be it. That time they faked the flip to Dane Steele, and Dunham kept it himself. So the Broncs will have it. 1st and 10 on their own 27-yard line. With 4:58 to play in regulation. The Broncs could maybe run this thing out right here, too. Let's put it this way. The Broncs are in a real nice spot. So the offense back out there. And Berrettini, the quarterback. He'll have Grooms and Aguirre in the backfield with him. Look for ground and pound right here. And it will be Aguirre right up the gut. And he'll have a first down out across the 35 near the 38-yard line. He'll have a first down. Ripping off chunk there. Yep, ground and pound right here. Let the clock run. Again, taking their time. And it will be Dane Steele's going to take the snap. No, it's not. Berrettini's still in there to take the snap. One man comes in motion. And going to run the jet sweep, and a loss of yardage on the play. The give was to Ryan Metcalf. And the Bronx will lose a bunch. They lose 5 as that time Central got into the backfield. 2nd and 10 coming, but the clock continues to run 4 minutes and counting as they come to the line of scrimmage. 26-7 Bronx. Hey, good performance tonight by this crew. Lots of new faces out there. This time, give it to Grooms, and Taryn will take it across the 35 to about the 36, 37-yard line. 3rd and 13 as the ball is spotted at the Bronx 36. But again, the time is not on Central's side with 3.5 to go. The Bronx just waiting. Maybe Jeff Martini or Jeff Mowry, and will let it. They're going to let that clock wind all the way down, call a timeout, I think, right here on 3rd and 13, and that's exactly what's going to happen. The Bronx will let the play clock wind down, and then they'll call the timeout to talk it over, and we'll get a break as well. And there we go. Timeout called, and we will get a break and come back with the Bronx decision on this next play. The Bronx lead it 26-7 on the Range scoreboard. You're listening to the Bronx on KWYO 1410 AM and 106.9 FM and our live video web stream at SheridanMedia.com.
Delicious McDonald's deals are now more fun, more accessible, and better than ever through the McDonald's mobile app. The app is now the only place you can earn My McDonald's reward points on every McDelivery order. Plus, you can get those free McDonald's rewards you earn delivered too. Just order, relax, and enjoy. McDonald's will bring your faves to you. Just go to the Google Play or Apple App Store and download the new McDonald's mobile app and start saving. Download it now. McDonald's, Sheridan, Buffalo, and Gillette.
Bronx face a 3rd and 13. Again, the highlight video show will come to you tomorrow morning. You can watch live video highlights of tonight's game presented by the Relentless Agent, Century 21 PHJ Realty in Sheridan and Johnson County. Berrettini to throw, in trouble, and he's going to be sacked big time. Oh, boy. Big old hit. Just want your quarterback to get up. And Berrettini's up, and he's all right. Boy, he got pummeled. And the Bronx will punt it. And Ty Gilbertson going to come on to punt, it looks like. I think it is. So Gilbertson's going to come on and punt with 2:20 in the clock running in the 4th quarter. Good clean snap. Kick is away. It's a good one. Fair catch called for. And it is going to be caught at the 28-yard line. And Cheyenne Central will have the ball 1st and 10 on their own 29-yard line with 2:10 to go, and the Bronx leading 26-7. A lot of good things tonight. That's the beauty of it. A lot of good things from the team tonight. And all that, the tape they have now, or the digital, whatever you call it, video they have now, they can go back to work. And again, that big improvement to your 1st and 2nd game. I'm not the one that came up with that. The former mad scientist of the Sheridan Bronx, Don Julian. That was his mantra. I always called him the mad scientist because I thought he was in his basement. He had a laboratory down there. I always could see him wearing a lab coat, drawing up plays. The snap it's a busted play as the snap went to the ground, and it was a handoff to counter, and he didn't have anywhere to go. The play, the whole momentum of the play was done as the snap was low, and Porwall ended up putting it on the ground and then just had to kind of flip it to counter. So the clock will stop as counter was able to scamper out of bounds. No gain. 2nd and 10 at their own 29 for Central. Bronx lead big, 26-7. Porwall rolls out to his right, going to throw incomplete. Looking for Dehoff out there, and it's incomplete. And that will stop the clock. With 1:59 to go in the ball game, 26-7 Bronx lead. Coming up on the post-game show, brought to you by First Federal Bank and Trust. We'll have head coach Jeff Mowry with us. So stay tuned for that after the game. Porwall rolling right again. And now he is going to run. And he gets hit and dropped near the 41-yard line. He'll have a first down for Central with 1:52 to go, and the clock stopped momentarily. So a first down for Central at their own 41-yard line. Clock running again. Late fourth quarter, Bronx in control here. Porwall to throw. Looking, unloads it down the middle, and he hits Talich, and he's going to be corralled at the Bronx 37. Chance Morris on the coverage. Central trying to get a score here, maybe an onside kick late, try to make it somewhat more respectable. They've scored one touchdown, the first one of the game. 2:25 left in the first quarter, and they haven't scored since. Porwall to throw again. Straight drop. In trouble, flushed out of the pocket. Dancing around, now gets loose, rolling left. Going to throw it away. So he'll throw that one away. 1:12 to go. Second down coming for Cheyenne Central at the Bronx 36. 2nd and 10. They'll empty the backfield. Porwall all by himself. Going to run it. Porwall scampers to the outside and has pretty good yardage. He'll have a first down at about the 26-yard line. So it'll be a first down for Central. They'll spot him at the 25-yard line. So 1st and 10 from the Bronx 25. 1 minute to go. And the clock is now going to be stopped. And Central call a timeout, or what do we got? Or we have the officials are going to huddle up here. I don't know if we had maybe an equipment issue here. 56 seconds to go in the ball game. Officials huddle up. What do we got? Oh, they'd put some more time back up on the clock. 1 minute and 1 second left. So 1:01 to go. 1st and 10 at the Bronx 25 for Cheyenne Central. Bronx lead 26-7 on the range scoreboard. Screen pass. Brenchley has it. Going left. Finding a little running room. He's going to be dropped right around the 15-yard line. And that'll be another first down, I believe, for Cheyenne Central. And that'll stop the clock as they move the chains with 48 seconds to go. Again, Central trying to get some more points here. Lots of clean uniforms out there. A lot of the younger guys getting snaps now. Porwall rolling right. Has a man in the end zone. It's incomplete. So we'll do it again. 33 seconds to go. It'll be second down from the Bronx 15-yard line. So they break the huddle. Again, just a half minute to go. 2nd and 10 from the 15. Porwall will bring Talich in motion to the far side of the field, and he'll roll that way. Flag flies, and Porwall will be tackled around the 12. This will be a penalty, I think, against Central. So if it was a legal shift by Central, 5-yard penalty, so they'll back the ball up to about the 18-yard line. So 3rd down. And Poorwall to throw. Poorwall, flush, now going to jump into the end zone, and we're going to get pass interference. The ball is picked off, and I think they're going to call pass interference on the Bronx. So it's going to be a penalty on the Bronx. I think the receiver got bumped in the end zone. The ball was well underthrown. It was intercepted. But Central will have a 1st down, depending on where they spot this thing. You get late in these games like this, it's like the game that will never end. 8 seconds to play. So maybe the final play of the ball game right here. So we're going to spot the ball at the Sheridan 9-yard line. 8 seconds to go. 26-7 Bronx, 8 seconds to go. They're going to win the ball game. Great way to start off the season. Tremendous effort tonight. And Central, maybe with their last shot at it here. Poorwall to throw, quick pass. And he'll get it to Talich, who's going to be taken out of bounds with 4 seconds to go. And about the 9-yard line. And now Central is going to burn a timeout with 4 seconds to go. We'll get one as well. You're listening to the Bronx on KWYO 1410 AM and 106.9 FM and our live video web stream at SheridanMedia.com.
Are you ready to begin your college journey but aren't sure where to start? Stop by the Sheridan College campus in Sheridan or the Sheridan College campus in Johnson County anytime Monday through Friday during business hours to meet with an enrollment expert and get your questions answered. They'll guide you every step of the way. With over 50 programs of study, there's truly something for everyone. For a complete list of degree programs, visit Sheridan.edu. Apply today for the fall semester. Sheridan College. Begin your journey.
And welcome back, everybody. Well, 4 seconds to go. Maybe this will be it. And the ball at the 9-yard line. And Horwell. Quick toss. And counter trying to score. And he does not score. He's going to be tripped up at the 1-yard line. Ball game is over. The Bronx pitch a shutout for 3 quarters. After giving up the first touchdown in the game late in the first, and the defense came alive and shut them out in the second, third, and fourth quarters. And they held them up at the goal line at the end. 26-7, your final score on the Range scoreboard. Coming up, again, head coach Jeff Mowry will be joining us on our first Federal Bank and Trust postgame show, so please stick around. We'll get a break and come back with more. Right after this, you've been listening to The Bronx on KWYO 1410 AM and 106.9 FM.
Wherever you are, you'll find a branch of Sheridan Community Federal Credit Union. And here's why. If you have a Sheridan Community Federal Credit Union account and a smartphone or other mobile device, visit SheridanCreditUnion.com. Download the free app, and your smart device becomes an internet mobile banking device with all kinds of banking features. So, regardless of your location, Sheridan Community Federal Credit Union is in the palm of your hand. Member NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
Delicious McDonald's deals are now more fun, more accessible, and better than ever through the McDonald's mobile app. The app is now the only place you can earn My McDonald's reward points on every McDelivery order. Plus, you can get those free McDonald's rewards you earn delivered too. Just order, relax, and enjoy. McDonald's will bring your faves to you. Just go to the Google Play or Apple App Store and download the new McDonald's mobile app and start saving. Download it now. McDonald's, Sheridan, Buffalo, and Gillette.
Hi, this is Kim Hall with ERA Carroll Realty. My new listing at 1955 Fairway Court, just across from Hidden Bridge Golf Course, is a must-see. This gorgeous brick home is a 4-bedroom, 3-bath with high-end finishes that are sure to please. Space for all with bedrooms on the main floor and a bonus room above the garage. All this with a park-like setting and beautiful fencing for a complete package. Priced at $699.9. Call me, Kim Hall, at 520-227-5543.
August is the month to hit the road, so look no further than Waring Sheridan Chevrolet, your premier destination for the hottest new vehicles in town. Waring Chevrolet continues to receive an influx of the latest and greatest new Chevrolet models you've been waiting for, from the rugged Silverado to the spacious Suburban and everything in between, like the sleek Tahoe, versatile Traverse, bold Trailblazer. They've got them. Largest new inventory ever, and now's the time to make your move. It's like no other dealership you've ever been to. Experience the Waring way of vehicle buying. Waring Chevrolet, 107 East Alger.
Rooting for the home team is the Wyoming way, and the banks of Buffalo, Gillette, and Sheridan are the 307's biggest fans. Banking with us means you're doing more than ever to support school sports, because your money stays right here in our community. We're proud to recognize our hard-working athletes with youth sponsorships, and the local difference means the familiar faces you know and trust for your banking needs are the same ones cheering with you up in the stands. Buffalo Fed.Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
At Sunlight Federal Credit Union, we know how important convenience, time, and flexibility are for you. That's why we've joined the Co-op Shared Branching Network, which gives you access to your account at over 5,600 branches across all 50 states. That's just one more way we make Sunlight Federal Credit Union your branch for your funds, no matter what you're doing or where you're at. Join Sunlight Federal Credit Union today and start experiencing the credit union difference.
Are you looking to finance your next big purchase? Whether that's a new car or the house of your dreams, Camco Federal Credit Union is here to help. With excellent service and quick decisions, that dream can become a reality in no time. Visit CamcoFCU.com to apply today. Now proudly serving from the Tetons of Wyoming to the Black Hills of South Dakota. Camco Federal Credit Union, member NCUA and Equal Housing Lender.
Are you tired of dealing with complicated bank switches? At First Federal Bank and Trust, we understand that where you bank matters, and switching to the right bank should be a breeze. Introducing ClickSwitch, your ultimate solution to hassle-free direct deposit transfers. With ClickSwitch, we automatically move your recurring direct deposits from your old account to your new account. It's simple, safe, and takes just minutes. When you bank with First Federal, you're not just a customer, you're a valued member of the community. We take pride in living and working right alongside you, contributing to the growth of our local economy. First Federal Bank and Trust, member FDIC.
When you're ready to take the next step with your business, you need a partner you can trust. Hi, I'm David Hubert from First Bank of Wyoming. Team up with our local commercial lenders who know this community and strive to build lasting relationships focused on your success. Call us at 672-1733 or stop by our office at 1470 Sugarland Drive, Suite 2 to get started today. First Bank of Wyoming, Division of Glacier Bank, member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Send us your West shot. Range
and welcome
wants
back,
to
everyone.
see
The
you
aftermath of this
living
coming
your
up.
West life, whether that's in the
Here shortly,
mountains,
we'll have the
on
First
water,
Federal Bank
out in the
post-game
field.
show with head coach Jeff Mowry. And we want to let you know again, the highlight video show will be up tomorrow morning. You can watch all the video highlights of the game tonight on our website, SheridanMedia.com, presented by the Relentless Agents at Century 21 BHJ Realty in Sheridan and Johnson counties. Another quick break. Jeff Mowry's on his way. We'll have him coming up next.
The law offices of Chapman, Valdez, and Lansing has offices in Sheridan and Casper ready to protect the freedoms and rights of the citizens of Wyoming. Michael Lansing, McCole Soto, and Wade McCool provide competent local legal counsel focused on small businesses, real estate transactions, guardianships, employee protections, and personal injury. Michael, McCole, and Wade will aggressively, timely, and ethically protect your rights 24/7. Proud to support all local youth activities.
Planning a project that requires block, brick, or stone? You need to contact the folks at Thompson Master Masons. They have the largest selection of brick and stone in town and 38 years of experience behind their work. Chances are, if it could be done, they've done it. Let Thompson's help you choose the best application for your specific project. Residential or commercial, give Thompson Master Masons a call, 672-7971. Or stop by their showroom at 135 East 11th Street.
Hi, this is Colton Bates with the Bates team at Best, and school is now in session. Some of you may have screamed yay while others booed, but regardless, the books are back open. Like every year, you need to get your checklist ready of to-dos, school supplies, and events. And it's no different in real estate. If you are looking to buy or sell, here are some starter items. Who can I get pre-qualified with on a loan? Is my home show ready? How long do I need to get ready for showing appointments? Call these questions your back-to-school list of pencils, notebooks, and other school supplies. Get the full checklist of what it takes to buy or sell by calling the Bates team at 675-BEST and visit bestwi.net today.
Proudly brokered by EXP.
When you're ready to take the next step with your business, you need a partner you can trust. Hi, I'm David Hubert from First Bank of Wyoming. Team up with our local commercial lenders who know this community and strive to build lasting relationships focused on your success. Call us at 672-1733 or stop by our office at 1470 Sugarland Drive, Suite 2 to get started today. First Bank of Wyoming, Division of Glacier Bank, member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Have you been in to see Sheridan YO Sports Cards yet? It's the spot to get your hands on incredible sports cards and memorabilia. Sheridan's premier spot for buying cards. All major sports cards including fighting, wrestling, Pokemon, and even racing. These guys have hobby boxes for the serious collectors and packs for those getting started. Graded slabs from PSA, SGC, and if you have a big card to grade, talk to the guys to have your card submitted to PSA. Family friendly and located inside Sheridan Stationery Books and Gifts, 535 North Main, open 7 days a week.
Hi, this is Elizabeth.
And JT with EBIA Hearing and Sound. Hearing well is living well, and we're here to help.
Not only are we able to provide premier hearing aid technology with Bluetooth and AI, but we can address the environment in which you are hearing.
Our sound consultation services tailor solutions to fit your needs. Whether at work, at church, or at home, if you're struggling to hear, we can help.
Call EBIA Hearing and Sound today, 674-8920. That's 674-8920.
The leading orthopedic group in Northeast Wyoming and Southern Montana, Sheridan Orthopedic continues its over 50-year tradition of surgical excellence and patient care, including surgeons who have completed subspecialty training and prestigious fellowships. From sports medicine to upper extremities such as complex shoulder, elbow, and hand surgery, spine, knee surgery, and joint replacement. Sheridan Orthopedic serves the community with emergency care 24/7, 365 days a year. Some same-day appointments available. Visit us at SheridanOrtho.com.
Hi, it's Kathleen and Jack Wood from 307 Real Estate. Are you tired of renting? Well, give us a call at 307-763-1249 and let us help you. There are many opportunities out there and we'll do our best to help you find your dream home.
You're right, Jack. We believe in our clients and we'll do our best. We've all been there at one point in our lives, so let us help you get into the home you've been dreaming of.
Remember, you're in heaven living in 307. Call Kathleen and Jack and get under contract. 307 Real Estate, 307-763-1249.
You know what they say, if you're not first, you're last. For all your plumbing demands, choose A-Plus Plumbers and Appliance Repair. Commercial, residential, new construction, remodel jobs, and all repairs in between. A-Plus Plumbers and Appliance Repair, because they are number one in a number two business. Call 672-9454. That's 672-9454.
Need screen printed and embroidered items? Well, whatever you need, Kilpatrick Creations is the go-to local company for these types of items. If it's screen printed or stitched, we are the ones to help you. Give us a call first. We're here to help you and want to help you with your imprinted garment or accessory needs. We've been in the business and serving Sheridan County for over 20 years. We have the experience, talent, and selection of goods that allows us to help you promote your business, club, or event in the best, most affordable way possible. Come see Kilpatrick Creations for all your screen printed or embroidered needs.
Hi, this is Kim Hall with ERA Carroll Realty. My new listing at 1955 Fairway Court, just across from Hidden Bridge Golf Course, is a must-see. This gorgeous brick home is a 4-bedroom, 3-bath with high-end finishes that are sure to please. Space for all with bedrooms on the main floor and a bonus room above the garage. All this with a park-like setting and beautiful fencing for a complete package. Priced at $699.9. Call me, Kim Hall, at 520-227-5543.
Why be a nameless face at the big box stores when you can visit us at Hospital Pharmacy? Hi, this is Mandolyn Meyer. At Hospital Pharmacy, we get to know our customers and their health needs. Keep all your prescriptions in one place with a pharmacist that knows and cares about you. Visit your hometown, family-owned pharmacy at 2 great locations.
Hometown Pharmacy, hometown care at Hospital Pharmacy West.
Hey, welcome back, everybody, to Risky Field, Cheyenne Central, the aftermath of this one. Well, Jeff Mowry joins us now on the First Federal Bank and Trust pregame show. Hey, first win's always good.
Yeah, it's a good win, Trevor, for sure, and especially traveling down here to Cheyenne Central, playing a good team, talented team that made it to the semifinals a year ago. We knew we had our hands full, and our guys came out and played hard. You know, we have some things definitely to clean up, but they played hard, and that's what you ask for in a game one.
Do you think a lot of mistakes are inexperienced mistakes?
Absolutely, and I think sometimes our kids try too hard. They try to do too much, and if they just read their keys and let the game come to them instead of trying to force it. Sometimes we just force the game, and then if we just let the game come to us and read our keys, we'll be in better spots.
And, you know, another thing was good, not a lot of penalties tonight.
No, there wasn't. We got a couple holdings. You know, one got a touchdown called back and then another holding on the sideline in the red zone. Got to clean those up. But those are, again, our kids are working hard. They're running their feet. They just latched on too long. And so we can coach them technique-wise better than that, and we're not coaching effort, which is awesome.
Well, the defense looked good.
Yeah, our front four really got some pressure on them. You know, you see Haswell and Ellinger and little Haswell getting there in there even, and we've got some guys that can bring pressure, and that's a nice asset to be able to get pressure on the pass game with 4 guys and still be able to drop linebackers.
And what is it, Coach Julian used to say, the improvement between game 1 to game 2. That's where we see the biggest improvement. Well, now you've got video that they can all watch, yep. And you'll have them dialed in on. You'll have their attention Monday.
Absolutely, and you know, the video never lies to us, and you know, we think we got a good win down here, and then the film will say, hey, we've got a lot of room to grow, and that's the exciting part, is these guys will go back to work and the coaches will hit it Saturday and Sunday in film, and there'll be a lot of minuses out there, even though we got a good win, and those minuses are areas where we can grow, and that's exciting to me.
Into the fourth quarter, 17-7, they got the mo, they got a chance to make it a 1-score game. You block the field goal and then hit the big one, yep. Score quick, yep. Then get a safety and finished it. That's Bronc football right there.
Yeah, it was good to see us finish like that. We let them linger around, you know, all the third quarter, and if they get 1 score there, they're right back in the ball game. And our defense just kept making stops, and our offense would move the ball, and then we'd just stall out or something would go wrong. And so we've got to learn how to finish. You know, the same thing happened right at the end of the second quarter. We get a great special teams play. We get a stop the defense. Special teams gets us good field position. We move a 2-minute drill. You know, it looked like a mid-season 2-minute drill. We get that right down to the 3-yard line, and then we miss a PA or a field goal there, and those kind of things we can just clean up. But you know, at least we're having those opportunities right now, Trevor.
Hey, I thought it was for a bunch of guys that, you know, some of the guys played last year. Most of them are brand new.
Yep.
I thought they looked good.
Yeah, it's a fun group to coach, you know, and that'll take us a long ways. Our coaches will work hard, and these guys will work hard, and we have a good relationship, and just see how far that'll take us.
Little home cook in the Homer Scott Stadium. And speaking of Homer Scott,
yeah, a little shout out to Homer Scott. Hopefully he's watching on the online. I see he sponsored our starting lineups, and that was awesome. Shout out to him. He's a great guy, and Bronc football wouldn't be the same without him.
It would not be. There would not be Bronc football without Scotty Scott.
That's exactly exactly
Scotty,
right.
get better, my friend.
Yep.
Get better.
Look forward to seeing you, Scotty.
Yep. Want to see you at the games.
Yep. Next Friday.
Okay, Jeff. Thanks a lot. We'll
Thanks,
see you
Trevor.
next week.
Appreciate it.
You bet. Jeff Mowry, the head coach. I called you Jeff Martini once during the game. Too many Jeffs. Then their last name with M. So, but there's worse things I could have called you.
Martini's called me worse.